Hello there, everyone. How are you all today? You ready for star-based Startopia, except dark, gritty, and full of dead people? Because that is generally speaking what we're going to be getting today in all due likelihood. And hey, I can actually capture this game as well, which is beneficial. Credit to everyone who understands the reference in the thumbnail, by the way. It's not just a big tittied angel, there is a reason for it, okay? It exists. I do enjoy the fact that her hips is like twice the size of her body, but such is, well, reality. That's what just what we're going to leave that at, frankly. Ixion! Alrighty then, lovely little video game. I hope this one's good. I really do. Star-based Startopia is a really... Well, not actually, but Startopia is the original from 2001, and then Space-based Startopia was the one from last year? I want to say, or something like that, which had a lot of the same generalistic ideas, but it ran like absolute garbage, which was unfortunate, really, but oh well. This is, a space survival-esque game, I think, more so. But a space-based Startopia, or star-based Startopia, or whatever you want to call it, was more of just a relaxed, buildy kind of game. One of its main problems was always that they didn't really have enough, well, stuff in it to keep you interested. You pretty soon hit the point where you were just fulfilling needs because you were fulfilling needs, rather than really having a good, you know, reason for taking care of your space base. So we'll see how this game works out in relations to that. Good new game here. Thumbnail, as always, by Albine Fox, by the way. I cannot link to his Twitter, literally, because it would be against Twitter's terms of service. Not Twitter's, YouTube's terms of service, as you cannot link to anything erotic anymore, as that'll be seen as endorsing pornography, so, find it yourself, I guess. Casino Games presents. What do you present precisely? $AEC, European Spaceport, Norway. Hey, you represent my homeland. Norway might be one of the worst places to launch a shuttle from, mind you, but details. This doesn't sound very Norwegian to me. And it's good to know that Norway will be a space superpower in the future, though.
Control to EMB, Charon. All systems are go.
Launch is imminent. Personnel.
That is a weirdly organic looking. Wow, this is some serious 1990s cutscene here. I kind of like it. Kind of reminding me of like Free Space for some weird reason. YouTube making yoga good. Yes, true chat. Poor little people don't want to be burnt to crisps. Very tragic and racist of them. Welcome to Kerbal Space Program 2. That's, if it explodes, then this is Kerbal Space Program 2. If not, then it's something else. All space stations are named Heaven, aren't they? Like, that's silly. There should be a space station just named Hell at one point. And people arrive there like, why'd you call it Hell? Well, we're a tiny tin can circling the Earth, and we have basically got no food and water, so everything you eat and drink is probably recycled poop. Why wouldn't you call it Hell? Oh, and the air, too, is basically made out of sweat and pee particles. Oh, and sperm. Lots of sperm. For some reason, it creates good air. We've never figured out why. Also, I object to Sharon. I think, like, Charon would be better here. Ixion.
You have been assigned to Tycoon Docking Bay.
I like how they pronounce the Q's differently. Tycoon. I shouldn't say coon too often, it can get me in trouble with YouTube.
Welcome on board, passengers.
Thank you. Steven Knesset says, is it really an Archcast live stream with no kibs? Well, it's not Archcast, it's just me. Oh, well this is dark and gritty.
Shuttle
The fuck are those?
Charon is now docked.
Hello!
Sector 1 empowered and pressurized.
Robot woman person?
Munchie decontamination
Munchie.
protocol online. Disembarkation authorized.
I have the Munchies protocols.
Message to crew members. Welcome on board the Tycoon.
Stop saying that word!
Property of Dolus Aerospace Engineering Corporation. You will soon be given your assignments, but until then, please continue to wait near the docking bay. We hope you have a productive voyage, and would like to thank you for your contribution towards humanity's future.
You're very welcome, box.
Administrator, I am Eden, the personal assistant installed on board the Tycoon.
Everyone needs a personal AI waifu assistance.
The Munchie protocol.
The Munchie
have
protocols.
been designed to take into consideration your complete psychological profile, so that I may more accurately respond to any needs you may have.
Jesus, we're
My
gonna start grading
primary
waifus
purpose
already,
is
Eden?
to
Calm down a
ensure
bit.
the Tycoon's automated systems function efficiently. I will keep track of the tasks that are necessary for you to fulfill your prerogative of reaching Proxima Centauri and
Prerogative?
carrying out field research, mining operations, manufacturing protocols, and Dolos colonization tests.
I feel like I can't quite get a camera view that is straight on, which is triggering me. Like, it's always a little bit off, you see? I'm never quite straight on. I'm always a little bit off. Wow, that is gonna hurt me in the long term, that is. Oh, hey, people. They look very robotic. Ooh. The perspective is... Yeah, no, you can see, because I'm actually going sideways when I'm zooming here, so no matter what I do, the camera's gonna be slightly off angle. Oh, my balls, they're breaking already. Okay, well, hello, Eden. What am I supposed to do? What do you expect me to do? What do you desire of me? You desire for me to pause the game? Yes, good. Alright, we have a bunch of icons on screen. I have no idea what any of them do, but I'm presuming they have some sort of relevance to keeping all of these people breathing. Power, that's fairly self-explanatory. So you've got the ring system here, where you can expand into new bulkheads and unlock them, right? Very well. Building not connected to an active stockpile assigned to alloys. Alloy, assigned to food. Okay, so these icons tell me what is in the thing. Good to know. And look very space competent. It looks more like a favela, more so than anything. Electronics, silicon. Oh, I can't live without that. Hydrogen, waste, ice, food, cryogenic pods, science, polymer, carbon alloys, and iron. Hull integrity. Ah, that indicates to me that there is a potential point in this game in which the hull integrity might fail and suck all of my little retards out into space. Might make the place better, frankly. Trust. Trust? How much will say interesting coin? I can declare and predictor modeling. Reaching 0 will result in a mutiny. Really? You're stuck on a spacecraft on me orbiting Earth and you wish to try and overthrow your overlords, do you? Brave. Stupid, but brave. And I currently have 85 Mexicans aboard my space station. Fantastic, but only 9 meals. That could prove to be a mild problem in the not-too-distant future. Hello, Giovanni. You're nowhere near as cute as my previous assistant. Could you not, maybe?
Administrator, I wanted to introduce you to your first tasks person.
Are you eating?
I'm Dolos' cryonics lead. Marduk council member Giovanni Battista.
Why?
Let's see. Your first objective will be to begin setting up essential
How are you
infrastructure
crunching
aboard the
whilst speaking?
meeting the environmental conditions that are required to support your crew. Having laid these foundations, you will then oversee the installation of the Vol engine and perform
Vol.
a short test jump to Proxima Centauri. Upon arrival, your research teams will carry out a brief survey of local space, gather a few rock and coal dust samples, fire up
coal
the
dust.
colonization protocol, begin building the foundations for mankind's future, yada yada yada. And then, you'll come back. Now, in order to achieve this,
I am
you'll
so
need to
confused
familiarize
by why they
yourself with the
elected
Tycoon's
to
core
add that
functions.
into the video game.
It's
Hey, you know what would make this
There's
person a lot more,
production,
like,
stockpiling,
relatable?
and distribution
If
of
he was
resources,
eating, like, a
construction,
crunchy salad
balancing
while
of how
speaking to
output
you.
with allocation. Oh, and space exploration, you know, sending out expeditions and all that. Basically, everything needed to establish scientific advancement and harmonious autonomy on board the Tycoon.
Stop saying
following
that
the first
word.
Test of its Vol engine.
The
Eden's
Vol
gonna
engine.
display and
Tycoon,
keep track of your
Vol.
main objectives. Oh, and Administrator, don't let the position go to your head. Veneer has insisted to center Dolos's focus on the Tycoon.
Stop.
But this mission is just in preparation for our next project, the Protagoras.
The
The
prolapse.
Marduk Council worked damn hard to pull this mission together ahead of
Marduk
schedule.
Council.
So, toe
Oh,
the
hey.
line, do as you're told, and bring the Tycoon back in one piece. Leave the grand gestures and saving of mankind from ecosystemic destruction to us, okay?
Sure.
One last word of advice. We don't all think
Like Veneer Dolos. As of yet, no human law has been officially established amongst the stars. That sounds like an opportunity knocking to me.
That means I can abuse my people aboard the space station, and theoretically I will commit no crimes. Good to know. Thank you for the hint, Mr. Salad Person. Right, well, that is an interesting introduction. Is there anything you want me to do? Or, you know, are we just, heading out into space now? Interior, exterior, well, a complete retard. I know the difference between those two. Planetary system map, camera controls, I figured those out too. I have played a video game before. Uh-huh. Buildings, resource costs, power consumption, and workers. Activate a building increases the required number of workers within a sector. Having enough workers to operate all active buildings. Yep. So far, so standard. Access points. Building must be connected to a road. Really? A road? The fuckers can't find their way there on their own? Well, they are Mexicans. You know, can't expect too much. This is made possible by having at least one of their access points overlapped with a road tile. Very well. Assembly. Resource delivery, construction, roads. Mechs. Forcing these to be linked to construction sites for worker mechs to be able to reach them. Stockpile needs to be connected to road and transport to be able to remove the drop of resources. Aha. New unlocking sectors. Manual overriding their lock algorithms, because, you know, they couldn't do that automatically. This price comes at a one-time cost in electronics. Aha. Now after looking at food and alloy delivered to the game to support the sector's ongoing needs. Workers available for the sector's primary operations. Time control. Alrighty-dighty then. Build a workshop. Can I just, you know, destroy all of this first? Because I don't think I want any of this. Like, this looks scattered and dumb, and I hate it a lot. But we'll go over the workshop first. Allows for the construction of other buildings inside the Coon by sending a mech to construction sites. Very well. I'm presuming these are roads, and I'm presuming the yellowy things are the access points. Very well. Can I slot it in up here? Like, is there a reason to put anything else back there? No, I'll slot it in down here instead. To be functional, the sector requires a stockpile. You can build one now for free. Oh, thank you. Stockpile. Small. Alrighty-dighty then. I feel like that fits very neatly in right there. So let's build that there, and then let's build a road like this. Hey, yay. Wait, do I not have access to it now? Did I just screw myself? I probably did just screw myself. Or maybe. No, they can build a road. Okay, you don't need resources for roads. That's a very weird way of building a road. They hump it into existence. Huh. Charming. Set the stockpile to store alloys. Alright. Can I store multiple things? No, so each stockpile stores one thing. Right, okay, fair enough, fair enough. I'm presuming I can make larger stockpiles eventually. And then the little robots deliver their things, and then they disappear into thin air. Right, well. Fair enough, I suppose. Click on the alloy icon above a supply to collect the resources. Harvest. Aha, so they just kind of dumped all of this shit down there. It's like, yeah, that's good enough. But we could just build a stockpile. No, that's for the administrator to do. Lazy git.
Established a connection with Dolos's lead data scientist, Emma Klein.
Ah. She sounds more reasonable than the previous fucker eating at me.
Administrator, Mr. Dolos has made it abundantly clear when it comes to security. Given the importance of the Tycoon, we must have full control over what is happening
Not the
inside the
Tycoon,
station.
the Tick-coon.
My name is Emma Klein, Dolos' lead data scientist and member of the Marduk Council. My department have just completed final synchronization between Eden and our data treatment tool, the DLS. The DLS, or Data Listening System, is capable of scanning, recording, and parsing exchanges of any kind. The DLS program
So you're
that is
Google.
a part of Eden will filter all data collected and bring
I
to your
always knew
attention
Google would do
only the
something
most
churlish like
relevant
this.
information. It will also provide you with a condensed overview of any situations that may arise and formulate potential future outcomes.
Damn.
It will permit you to give direct orders without having to go through additional unnecessary paperwork. Eden will then take care of everything via their DLS accreditation. As is often the case
Google
with
really
tools
did
produced
turn
by
evil.
my department, I think you'll find that once you start using the DLS, you'll never be able to do without it. Oh, and before I let you go ahead and start writing history, Dr. Munchie, our lead medical
Dr.
expert,
Munchie.
wanted me to bring to your attention
The Munchies
possible
program.
side effect of vol jumping. Whilst there is a correlation between prolonged space travel and the development of early onset dementia, he believes that a vol jump has the potential to accelerate this process.
Oh, goody.
Although this is yet to be proven. His recommendation is for you to immediately send any crew members that are exhibiting uncharacteristic or symptomatic behavior to an infirmary, as these facilities are equipped to treat the mind as well as the body.
Well, at least they have a
Remember
solution
that
to the
all
problem.
of your actions and choices
Go
are
to the
being
sick bay.
recorded by Eden.
Or dementia
You're
is
not
acting up.
affiliated with any national or even international organization. The only people that you are answerable to are those of us who sit on the Marduk Council, who represent the collective interests and ambitions of the company.
Oh, goody. Google will be judging my actions as good or evil.
A new request awaits your attention.
On the right side, I'm going to have to start eating literal babies before they think I'm a bad guy, so that's good. Mr. Wizard Frenzy says, why do people make their AI waifu speak with two voices laid over each other? It's just weird and unsettling. It is to inform you that it is indeed an AI waifu. Otherwise, you might mistake it for a person, which would be tragic. See then, the Munchies program. What shocking game should start by now? Info dump is always a great way to start a game. Yeah, it's a bit info dumpy, but, I mean, it's setting up the story, I guess. Fair enough. Tutorial, resources. Let me guess, I consume resources and I need more resources. Sounds just about correct. Choice. Oh hey, I can make choices. Well, seeing as I respond only to Google, do expect me to be particularly cruel and unusual, Overlord. Resolve the event communal dining at the workshop in Sector 1. Okay. The Coon. Crew members are currently unable to access food supplies. Nyanko. God help me. Nyanko protocols direct the construction of a mess hall. This building is designed to distribute food from our stockpiles to the crew. Guaranteeing access to food supplies would reaffirm your competency as an administrator. You don't fucking say. Hey, boss, we literally don't have food. What do you expect me to do about it? I don't know, build a cafeteria? That sounds reasonable, I suppose. Right, we shall obey the Nyanko protocols and put down a food hall for our Mexicans. I'm sure they'll be very grateful at this. The food hall costs... Wow, 40. That's literally every last piece of metal I had. Again, I feel like they could have maybe equipped this spaceship with some of this stuff before leaving Earth's orbit, but, details. Red Viking says, Arch, good to see you streaming again, my friend. Thank you very much. I'm happy to be streaming too. It's quite enjoyable, actually. There we are. Nyanko protocols have been successfully initiated. Is this stream for Little Amy's Backdoor Adventures 8? No, that's over on Carl's channel. Space breakfast tacos. I hope so. Alright, we simply materialize the walls into existence. Very well. Now we pinch it with the giant mecha too. Okay, building not assigned to a active stockpile assigned to food. Right, that might be a wise thing to do. Okay, so I need another stockpile. I'm feeling like I'm probably working myself into a little bit of a corner here at some point. What key did I use? I figured this one out. There you go, alright. Build another one of those there. Make 2 more squares of road. What else would I? No connect stockpiles, enough food. Okay, well, don't worry about it. That'll be... Oh, they build instantly. Alright, that's neat, at least. Or do they? No, 0 out of 10. Right, so I need 10 more metal. Can I... No, I need to build a road there to carry the metal? Oh, come on. That is rather retarded, don't you think? Like, I'm sorry, boss, we can't drive on the floor. Why? It's lava. Okay, fair enough, I suppose. Very well. Hey, it's a good game, okay? Ay. A little arbitrary, but, you know. I get it, they want to have a logistics system with roads and shit. Fair enough. I guess I have a limited amount of trucks, too. Can I see anywhere how many truck kuns I have? So that I can isekai a suitable amount of my people when required. Well, if I can, I don't know where. Happy. I would like to isekai as many Mexicans as possible. Is this possible?
Administrator.
Hi.
I have an incoming transmission from Marta
Marduk.
Council member Henry Bargeville.
I'm pretty sure these people are fucking evil, by the way, just to get that out of the way.
Bonjour, Administrator.
Oh yeah, he's definitely
What a
fucking evil.
wonderful
Fucking
day
French
to
guy.
embrace your fate, don't you think? I'm Henri Bargeville.
Henri.
Writer, philosopher, lobbyist,
Cunt.
but most of all member of the Marduk Council. I have taken the liberty of personally arranging an exchange out of courtesy with the Oceanabi, a ship in high orbit belonging to one of our commercial allies, the Ashtangais. Even though they are a small organization, the Ashtangais are important partners who share the same pragmatic, moralistic, and spiritual outlook as we do. The Oceanabi will provide us with a source of food while carrying out the Tycoon's initial testing. By making it the first exclusive trade partner of the Tycoon, we will demonstrate to our long-term allies that Dolos wishes for them to share in our successes. Please assign a cargo ship so that we can check the trade routines. Administrator, trust in genetic connectors.
Genetic coconuts.
Similar space will reveal the pattern.
Yeah, these people are all freaking insane, by the way. Just to get that out of the way, too. Administrator, some crew members are lacking quarters. Fucking bitchy little pieces of shit. I just gave you food, now you want beds? Goddamn Mexicans. During human history, unnecessary homelessness has always been an indicative of civilizational decay. Do not reproduce humanity's basic mistakes aboard the Tycoon. It's not really humanity's mistake. Frankly, at this point in time, homelessness is more of an active choice than it is an actual civilizational problem. I speak as somebody who literally knows someone whose entire job it is to give houses to homeless people in Norway, but details. Within 12 cycles. How long is a cycle? I have no effing clue. Right, let's try to do that, and I'm assuming they're going to give me a reward if I do it properly. Population, crew quarters, horses up to 15 crew members and limited quality accommodations. Good. We wouldn't want to have them be too spoiled now, would we? That would be fucking tragic. So, I'm presuming there's no reason to have, like, all of the entrances and exits connected, right? So, 15, and I have 85 people, so I'm gonna need quite a few of these. No. 15. Why is that like that? 30. 60. Do I want to do that? 90. And then we do that. And then we do that. And that's going to require a lot more metal. So I'm going to need to We need to steal a lot more of this stuff, which I can do by connecting this. Then I can tear down all of the haphazardly placed resource piles that the Mexicans brought along, and then just dumped on the floor. Like so, we don't have any houses. Did you consider building them? No? Alright, then you stay outside then. Oh, do they harvest them automatically? No. Not all of them anyways. Alrighty diddly doodly dudley. Let's see. Communal dining. Funeral, yep, space exploration. Construct a cargo ship in the docking bay. Cargo ship, right? Santa's sleigh. That's a good name. Construct a science ship in the docking bay. Okay, that requires 25 polymer. Really? Entirely constructed out of polymer. That's useful. Well, I've got enough polymer over there, which an activate stockpile assigned to polymer. Right, so I need a stockpile assigned to polymer as well. Meku Sensu. Stockpile small. There you go. And polymer. Alrighty, so far so simplistic. In the far distant future, the French still haunting every waking hour. Yes, chat, the French. It is a disgusting and disappointing reminder that we still haven't nuked France for some confusing-ass reason. What about necessary homelessness? That's true. Some people need to be homeless to teach them a lesson about life and love and Christmas and such things. Is there violence? Games need violence. I hope there's violence. I hope there's some opportunity to rise up against my French overlord and put them in their frog marching places. 40k-esque hellhole? I hope so. Wouldn't plastic melt in re-entry? I mean, yeah, but hopefully we won't have to re-enter the atmosphere in pieces. Like, I'm presuming this entire thing was probably built piecemeal in space. They shot up a little bit, built something, shot up a little bit, built something more, and it never occurred to them to construct the basic infrastructure inside. They just built a ship and it's like, well, job's a good one. That's contractors for you right there. I need a pinchy bot to come here and pinch this building. Is there a pinchy bot available somewhere? Are you the pinchy bot? Will you come and pinch it for me? Yes, good. Alright, pinchy bot to the rescue. Alright, I have 10 more cycles. Presuming my dudes aren't complete retards, that shouldn't be a problem, I think. Isn't one crew quarter missing, is it? 15 a pop, right? So that's 30, that's 60... Ah, yes, 30. I thought I was building 30 for some reason there. Thank you, chat. Crew quarters. There you go, mini dunker. When does the exploitative experimentation of the population begin? Or is that not an option? I hope that's an option. I've already condemned them to the status of Mexicans for existing in nothing but favelas until I, the white man, finally arrived, so I'm hoping there's some way I'm going to be able to experiment on them. Not cruel and inhumane experiments, mind you, gentle, humane experiments. Like, how cold does it get before they start building houses for themselves? Like, Mr. Administrator, we don't have houses. Listen, you're already inside, okay? It's not going to rain on you. There's no local drug dealers or anything. You're fine. You're better off than there you were. But no, we need... Okay, this is a problem too. So here we have a crew quarter spewing smoke out of the top of it. I would like to point out, we are in a very enclosed environment right now. I think pumping carbon dioxide into the atmosphere might have some unfortunate short-term effects upon the survivability of my Mexican population. In fact, I'm pretty much convinced of the fact that this can turn out pretty awfully, but oh well. We were going to leave the environmentalist problems to the French after all, so I guess we don't need to bother with that. I'm presuming there's a Meku Fastu Thingu button somewhere, and yes there is. There we go. 6 carbon dioxide spewing little cylindrical, squarical hellhole thingies for our people to live in. Oh Jesus, they don't even get to be inside, they're just stored on balconies. Wow. Bravo Ravoyai. See, I was kind of just kidding when I called them Mexicans, but I guess the game isn't. I've almost built you your houses. I expect a reward. Maybe... I don't know. What would be a reward in this game? Chickens? Trust? Hull integrity? There. Now give me something. Really? Nothing? Was that just a deadline for the deadline's sake? A bit cruel? Alright, well, fine. Okay, explanation, science ships, worker versus non-workers. The Coon's crew is split into two different castes, workers and non-workers. The latter do not have sufficient skill to operate the station facilities. Then why the fuck are they here? Excuse me? Have I taken on a random population of civvies for some reason? And if so, why? Like, I'm questioning this. Like, space and weight are like the premier commodities on any kind of space exploration. And I've just brought along a bunch of civvies. Why? Food? Sexual relief? Is this like Japan, World War II, where we kidnapped a bunch of Koreans or something? Because if so, that's a bit spicy for a game like this. I feel like maybe there should be some kind of age restrictions, like, Jesus. Oh well. We did want dark 40k-esque aesthetics, and I think we've achieved it. The French scientist probably did it. Yes, you will also have to take on a large complement of women. Why? Well, for the sexual relief of the Mexican population. Aha. Very well, Frenchman. If you say so. To an active stockpile assigned to alloy. I thought it was, though. What do you mean? Oh, I guess it has to be just right there. Very well. I swear to Jesus, if this game makes me build a brothel, I am going to flip out. Like, relaxation tavern, huh? By the way, is there any way to, like, focus on a thing? Because I'd like it if you did, you know, that first. Oh, I haven't even assigned it to being harvested. Right, never mind. Troy Neenan says, react to Zine Shaq's review of Dwarf Fortress. Listen, if I was a reaction channel, I don't actually know what I would do. I don't think I would do anything. I think my intelligence would be too low. Yes. I have low opinions of reaction channels. Feed 100 crew with a mess hall. Right, okay, well that's just gonna happen whilst I do this. Is there anything else interesting to build? Infirmary, right? Well, they did mention I was gonna need one of those. Is there any way I can slot that in neatly without ruining everything I've ever done? Yeah, that looks reasonable enough. Let's build that. Assuming I can build it. That's a docking bay. Probably don't need another one of those yet. I don't think I have any other weird materials either, so we'll just keep gathering stuff up then. Set polymer to harvest. Like, I noticed. Okay, it's fine. It's okay. It's alright. I noticed eventually. It happens. Fractal Jack says, hey Arch. Hello. React to Zine Tac. No. Each stockpile has 5 drones. Each stockpile is separate drone controller. Oh, okay. That makes sense, I guess. Crazy Templar says that unlike how robots just pass through each other and going in opposite directions. Yeah, I see it. Like, it's for convenience sake, because they clearly want a bit of a logistic system, but they clearly don't want it to be like the biggest focus of the game. Because I imagine with the amount of vehicles you've got here, it would probably be hellish to do like a 2-lane system. What you could do is, okay, so the way I would do this, if I was going to build a space station like this, is I wouldn't build a system of single-tier roads like this at all, because that's stupid. You're basically not utilizing the space in the slightest. You are utilizing this space in the worst conceivable way, because you only got one layer of space. Look at all this. Look how thick these blocks are, right? What you would do is you would set up multiple rails on top of each other with their own connected rails, and then you would have elevators and lifts, or even like ramps that can go up and down. You basically set up a railway system where you could have dozens of carts going in top of each other continuously, and then going down ramps or going down elevators as required. That way you could maximize the usage of the vertical space, which you have ass tons of, instead of the horizontal space, which you have dick all of. That would be how you'd do it. Right, I've got loads and loads and loads of this now. Would I like to build another stockpile? I feel like I would like to build another stockpile for alloy, frankly. Because there's so much alloy. Do roads cost anything, incidentally? I don't think they do. Right. Seeing as I'm presuming I can just destroy them afterwards, I am just gonna build them, and I'm just going to break them when I don't need them no more. As that, honestly, seems quite reasonable to me. Alright. Can't harvest yet because I can't reach it yet. But as soon as I can reach it, which I think is now, there you go. Now I can harvest it all. Delicious, delicious. Tear down those favelas, mister. Let's bring something useful to this place instead. Alright. Order the cargo ship to retrieve food via the fleet management window. The fleet management window. Pray tell, por favor, where is the fleet management? That's where the fleet management is. Alright. Santa's Sleigh. That is a stupid name, and I wish to rename it. Resources available for connection 12. I guess I just click that and yep, there's the Ushana Bibi over there. Alrighty bitey then, so that just goes over there and collects it, and simple dimple. Lovely. I'm almost done with the science ship as well. The music volume. I can. Shouldn't I? I mean, I can barely hear it, but yeah, I can load the music volume a bit. There. It shouldn't be very loud. I hope. Stipik B says, who would win a duel, Garo or Sigismund? Sigismund. Because he's got more plot armor. Literally. That's my reasoning. Harvest, 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 harvest. Nope, harvest. Harvest, harvest, harvest. Destroy that favelas. Leave none alive. Why isn't that being built? Why isn't that being built? Is there just like no pinchy bots available? I'm going to presume that's the case. ShadowFox2300 says, I kind of agree with you about a reaction channel, but there are some that are worth watching. I saw some videos by a game named Nox Hill. He does reaction to music from the point of view of a fellow musician and breaks them down. Okay, see, I wouldn't call those reactions at all. I would call those analysis. And hell, like, to be fair, I name some of the videos I do on, like, movies or TV shows reactions because it works better with the algorithm. For some reason, the YouTube algorithm is very fond of the word reaction. Don't know why, but it is. To retrieve resources for the Coon, you will need a fleet. Your fleet is composed of cargo ships that transport resources and mining ships that extract resources. Your fleet is semi-automated and needs orders to function. Cargo and mining ships also have a limited period of autonomy, which they can operate in space. After 10 cycles, they return to the Coon for maintenance. If a ship is mid-task, it will complete it before returning. Alright, cargo ships and mining ships will from the docking bay. Mining ship priorities. And when left-clicking on the relevant box, clicking multiple times will cycle through the priority levels assigned to the resources extraction. Okay, so I need both. Right, well, I'll build a mining ship too then, because I'm sure the game is going to ask me to do so. Resolve the moon event on the planetary system map. What's that? Is that here? Yes. The base is out of commission. Auxiliary systems are operational and could be used to restore power. Waiting for a science ship. Alright. Like that, I guess. Okie dokie. Let's keep an eye on it. The game has no verticality at all, really. It's a bit sad.
Has arrived at its destination.
The base is out of commission. Auxiliary systems are operational and could be used to restore power. We have reached the UN base. Oh god, the UN is still a thing? Cringe. It is abandoned and depressurized. The surveillance system is still operational, awaiting orders. The Faraday's team will dismantle the base. It's like, there might be people inside, sir. Ventilate the base and we'll find out. Can I only do one? I mean, I'm assuming there might be time pressures later on, where it's like you can only be in a system for X amount of time, or, you know, there's radiation or something. Because that wouldn't make sense, because that wouldn't force you to do something at a certain timeline, but it would certainly encourage you to do so, which would be a good mechanic. Assuming that's how they're going to do things, that is. The moon event. Zoom in on Earth. I don't know if I can. Can I? No, I can't. This is as far as I can zoom in. The Earth is just a black dot. It's a bit, is this a gravity well? Oh, that's kind of neat. I like that. The sun is really effing bright, as things turns out. Who'd have thunk it? Continue through a cycle, get the moon incident resolved. The Moon is a Harsh Mistress is a very good book, by the way. Several relevant research papers and data sets. And... Alright, now I can dismantle it. Right, well, I might as well. I see no reason why not. Actually, it's like, you've come across an abandoned United Nations base. Well, hack their computers. Now what? Destroy it. Very well. Finance arrived at the moon. I'm getting a bit low on food. Is that something I should be worried about? I feel like that's something I should be worried about. Because I feel like I've taken all of the food I can get, and I've eaten like over half of it. Really feel like I should be worried about this somehow. But I can only make a mess hole so far, so let's hope to God that the video game gives me a way to deal with my very soon to be critical lack of food. Zoom in on Russia and see if it's still there. No, Russia's been blacked. All of it. Literally all of Earth has just been blacked. You should play Cosmoneer. I don't know what that is. Wait, was that like that adventure gamey thing? The base has been dismantled. Although Musica was damaged, we were able to prepare some usable resources for extraction. Well, ain't that just hunky-dory? Technology and upgrades. A tech lab. A tech tree. Upgrades. Alright, sounds basic enough. Science ship has come into action on the event. Right, can you go home now? Yes, I believe you can. Alright, so I'm presuming I need to research the ability to feed people. Tech lab. Oh, Josh, you're a chunky boy. Very well. You're gonna eat like all of my remaining power, which is less than entirely ideal. We'll plonk you down over in a corner, maybe. And we'll build you over there, methinks. Character an active stockpile assigned to alloy. Well, it'll be assigned to it soon enough. Tank Imperator says, "Hey Arch, tomorrow I get to fire my first simulated Mark 48 torpedo. Woohoo, fun. With my graduation. Next week will be my harpoon. Time for something different after my go in Leo 2 in the early 2000s. Now that sounds like a lot of fun. The Mark 48 torpedo is a beautiful piece of machinery. It really is. The harpoon isn't bad either, but the Mark 48 is a delectable little thing. Granted, it has been overshadowed in recent years by, oh god, what's the What's the name of that British torpedo? That one's really good too. The Black Shark isn't bad either, used by South Korea, but the Mark 48 will always remain an old classic in weapons development, frankly. Wonderful little thing. Massive, too. Carries like an enormous effing warhead, like several hundred kilograms, I believe. One of the most reliable weapons in command modern operations. Quite fond of it. Ranger Hale says, I don't think the planet is a void. You're just looking at the dark side because you're opposite the sun. Well, that's one interpretation. Alternatively, it's been taken over entirely by Africa, which is why it's black and why we're leaving. There you go. That makes way more sense. The Mexicans are fleeing Earth. Why? Oh, the blacks have taken over. Okay. We are inventing a nice headcanon for this video game, if nothing else. Arch send cargo and science to Moon, one for allies, other for science. Send cargo and science to Moon. What else is that? Moon. Oh, can I? Wait. A satellite. Huh, okay, so... But I thought I had, though. Hadn't I? I thought I had. Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna send that over there. Okay, so you can't capture... You can't get anything more from that, so that's pointless. Fleet? Probe? Oh, that doesn't look like it. Is the other ship busy somehow? Fleet management. Oh, no, so, okay, so that... right, I thought I needed to, like, send it, but no, you control it via this. Interesting, that makes a degree of sense. So you can arrive in a place and you know exactly what's there. Right. Collect science on the moon. Build a tech lab. Okay, so does that... Yes, it just collects it automatically. Right, well. Very well, very well. Okay, is that being pinched? That is being pinched. Lovely. It's going to push my amount of power to the brink, but that's fine. Ooh, and then it arrives. I like that. You know, unloads all of the stuff, which then gets brought to the places. That's cool. Like, okay, so this is one of the best parts about nice logistics games. Like, seeing shit arrive, seeing everything being offloaded and stuff, because it makes you feel like something is happening, you know? That's always nice. Wakanda forever. Oh, God, is it Wakanda? The spearfish torpedo. Was it the spearfish? It might be the spearfish. Can you build more farms? I can't build any farms. I haven't researched farms yet. I'm hoping I'm building a tech lab to rediscover the ability to insert seeds into soil. God help me, if I'm not, then I'm gonna have a very large problem. And for some reason, I am gathering the technology on how to farm from the moon. That's brilliant. Like, we set out into space, and we had no clue how to do farming. Let me guess, it's here, isn't it? It's here somewhere, isn't it? There. Ugh. Oof, the bugs. Alright, never mind. Never mind. We're not gonna farm. We're not gonna make wheat and bread or anything simple like that. No, we're gonna breed bugs. Yes, we're gonna breed bugs, and we are going to eat some bugs. Jesus. Right, it isn't the Mexicans, it's the World Economic Forum. Jesus Christ, that's worse. It's a lot worse. For the Mexicans and me. Now I know why I was getting evil guy vibes out of these fuckers. Alright, so we are living in the pod and we are eating the bugs. This is going to be rather dark in 40k, I suspect. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Right, well, let's delete some of the roads, because, don't need it.
Administrator, I have an incoming transmission from Dolus's head of medicine, Dr. Abhinav Munshi.
Oh god, the Munchkins. Alright, Munchie.
Greetings, Administrator.
Greetings.
I'm Dr. Abhinav Munshi,
Of course you are.
Dolus expert in compartmentalism and medicine, and a member of the Marduk Council.
I know, everyone's a
I'm glad to
member of the
finally meet
Marduk
you,
Council. It
even
seems to be a
in this
privilege at
digital
this
manner.
point.
Your psychological test results were quite impressive.
My god,
My
your
friend and
machinery must be
colleague, Philip
malfunctioning.
Stanford couldn't be here today, so I will take the role of introducing you to the final stages of the Vol engine integration. Before we get into that, however, we would like you to complete the testing station's exploration and enhancement capabilities. You'll then be able to begin researching the EVA airlock and assess its compatibility with the Tycoon's core systems.
Excuse me,
I hope
Doctor.
that the work of
Are
our
you
team
telling me you
will
sent me
ensure
into
that
space
you're
without
equipped
having
to
figuring
deal
out
with
how
most
to do
situations
EVAs?
you encounter up there. Before I leave you, Stanford would like me to remind you that space is a far less fanciful and forgiving environment than science fiction would have us believe.
No shit,
It would be
Habibi.
wise to remember that.
Once again, I restate my question. Why did you send me into space without an EVA system? This seems poorly thought through. Alright, I'll cease being racist now. There's something with the Indian accent that triggers me. Tremendously so. Glory to Marduk. Yes. God, we are the bad guys, and it is very obvious. All science from the moon. Good, we have sucked the moon dry on how to eat bugs in space. God help me. The UN has established a facility on Mars. Ah, damn it, Elon didn't get there first after all. Too bad, Elon. 2.5 cycles, holy fuck, I get to Mars in 2 days? Sweet baby Jesus, what am I using? On the other side of the... And I'm passing through the gravity well whilst doing it. Fuck me, we've got some engines in the future. Holy shit. Like, I don't think you understand how much engine power this would require. Like, I'd braced myself for a couple of weeks' journey at least. Rightio then. Well, we definitely don't have any energy problems anymore. Oi. Okie dokie. Where was I at? Research EVA airlock via technology tree. I need to research eating the bugs first, but then I'll get right on it, Dr. BB. Right on it. Is it a moral good to breed kibs? Ass of yeast, flat desk Pepsi? Yes. Yes, it is. The Tech Lab produces one science every 30 cycles. Okay, so they do produce science. Right, I need to research an airlock, because apparently I was dispatched into space without the knowledge of how to leave my fucking ship. Place insect farm. I don't want to place the insect farm. I do not wish to eat the bugs. I have no interest in eating the bugs. I would rather die than eat the bugs. Okay, that's how I feel about the bugs. Can I not eat the bugs? No. Right, we're eating the bugs. On the bright side, it'll just be the Mexican eating the bugs. I'd love more, but I literally can't afford more, so... I feel like I'm already not utilizing space properly, because that's going to use 5 power. Let me guess, you sent me into space without any way to generate more power, did you? Yes. Yes, you did. This is the least thought-out space program I think I've ever actually seen. Like, we build all of this, then we arrive, like the Mexicans are looking at me, so where do we get our food from? The moon? Silence ensues. TBA113 says, my favorite Mark 48 story. During testance, the guidance was so sensitive / aggressive that the torp launched itself out of the water at the helo observing the test. Now that is quite beautiful, and I enjoyed that a tremendous amount. Like, that's delectable. That is actually fantastic. And to be fair, if a Mark 48 has the opportunity to kill a helicopter, it should take it, because helos are basically the death of submarines in general, or air things. Because we have yet to be able to figure out how to mount a effective anti-air system on a sub. Like, we have no idea how to do it. There's been some particularly retarded attempts, like the British, for example. They mounted a blowpipe manpad on top of the periscope, and we're just like, this'll do it.
Request awaits your attention.
It didn't. It really didn't. Alright, notifications. Insect farm has been unlocked, thank you very much. Work and responsibility. Administrator. I'm starting to just read that word as the N-word now, like it's a curse. It's something they begin when they're gonna whinge at me. Reports are being received relative to Barjaville-Klein relating to Barjaville-Klein optimization protocols. Oh my god, at least it's not the Munchkin protocols. On board the Coon. They indicate that crew members are being overworked. Suck it? We're in space? Work harder? Although Dolo's employment contracts make it clear that a high degree of flexibility is required, this situation is beginning to take a toll on morale. It would be pragmatic to deploy additional crew members or reduce the number of concurrent active workplaces. Is telling them to suck it up and deal with it not an option? It is. Get stuffed. Like, F you! You signed up to go to space! Fuck you! It's a bit much work. We are in space, the most hostile environment known to man, and you're whinging about overtime? Back to work, Julio, or you get the sappy stick again. Zero says, Arch, your thumbnails this week have been on point. They have. How are you finding the game so far, and which one was your favorite? I'm... like, okay, let's begin with Knights of Honor, right? Because Knights of Honor... I think Knights of Honor is an excellent foundation to build a much cooler system upon. The Rebellion system is awful and needs to be very, very ashamed of itself. The UN is supposed to follow such correctly like the materials required a critical fault in the oxygen supply. Everyone's a retard in space here, so I have no idea how to make food. The UN has sent a base to Mars without spare parts. The fuck, people? In exchange for resource data. That sounds a lot more useful. I'm tempted to tell them to eat dick, frankly, but I need the resources myself, so we'll do that. Alrighty then. God damn it, everyone's a fucking idiot around me. But yes, Knights of Honor is a rather basic grand strategy system, which in this day and age honestly isn't the worst thing in the world, because Paradox is also producing nothing but basic bitch strategy system. Oh, I have these. Solar panels, the principal power supply of the Coon. Can I build them? Where can I build them? Exterior construction. Okay, so I'm gonna need an airlock first, then I can build them. You're gonna require power. That's gonna be a problem. That's gonna be a large problem, in fact. Did I block that? I did. See, I don't want that on this side because I feel like that'll look retarded. I'm gonna have to tear all of this down now, because I refuse to make it look retarded this early. I simply refuse. It's unacceptable. Can't have it. There you go. Do not tell me I need a road to demolish the building. I need a road to demolish the building, don't I? Suck at the dickhead. Right, there you go. Go, demolish. But it's got its heart in the right place. That's what I would say about Knights of Honor. I think with some additional materials, some more focus on what matters, like completely reworking the entire bloody Rebellion system, and more events and stuff actually happening in the game, I think Knights of Honor could be very, very interesting. It's nice and chill too. Like, I enjoyed playing it. It was just very, very nice and relaxing. It definitely has its errors, though. Out of the three, I think it's probably the weakest, bearing in mind I haven't played enough to really get a good grasp on this yet. Dwarf Fortress is just a really cool idea. It has no user-friendliness whatsoever. It's a foreign concept to the developer, quite clearly. But as I've been playing it more and more and getting actually used to things, it starts to annoy me less and less. And as it annoys me less and less, I grow more and more fond of the intricacies of the game. Which, it's clearly a super intricate game, so I think that's going to be a really, really cool video game as well. Alright. And then it'll disappear, right, so it did need a road, okay. I'm liking this too, though. Like, I am not minding this at all so far. This is pretty chill. Again, I feel like the people who made this didn't do a lot of research around, you know, what a space program would look like. I feel like they kind of lazed out on that, but taking into consideration that this is intended to be mostly like a Startopia kind of spiritual successor thing, that's not necessarily the biggest problem in the universe either, you know? It's, I would have liked it if they maybe taken a little bit more research on it, because a lot of this is kind of retarded. But, it's a game. It has game mechanics. Like, what do you want? I guess. Tank Imperator says, speaking of tanks, have you seen the Specs KF-51? 130mm mortar, 20 rounds, an option to hold 30 with 10 strapped to the outside of the hull. I don't think I have. No, that sounds remarkably retarded. Hold on. I need to Google that real quick, because that sounds almost uniquely dumb. Wow, that looks retarded, too. That reminds me of that stupid-ass Polish stealth tank, actually. Rheinmetall, eh? Interesting. And Mark Day 9 says, Skaven in space. That's honestly an interesting idea. Wouldn't it just? It'd be great. I think it'd be awesome to have Skaven in space. You'd have to not only survive, Alright, and then they'll gather the science there. You'd not have to only survive the dangers of space, you'd also have to survive the fact that all of your little Densians wish to backstab one another continuously and ferociously. Right, can I... Right, I can unpower that to power this and build more power stations. Right. That seems like what I'm going to be doing right now. Not played a Kerbal Space Program, I see. Yeah, they haven't. This shame. They should have done the research in KPS. Why didn't I put that in the corner? Because it's big and dumb looking, okay? Plus, I can probably unlock more space here. I'm going to put Zabugs down here, I think. Because I want to have everything facing this way. In fact, if I knew I was going to build this, I wouldn't build this here. Although, you know, this looks kind of nice. You've got, like, all of the logistical things in the middle there. Yeah, I don't mind that. That's fine. It's acceptable. Right, I'm 42 days into the video game, and I am just basically building up the basic bitch infrastructure that the ship was launched without for some reason. I'm betting right now the Marduk guys are sitting down on Earth and like, why has he not gone to space yet? It's like, literally, because I don't have the opportunity to do so yet, you fucking French frog fuckers. Right, well... solar panel set 2. 10. Well, definitely start building that then, because I'm going to need that 40 extra energy. Can I see it being built? Okay, so that's where the solar panels will be. I can't actually see any yet. Alright, so the space station will change as it builds new things. That's cool. It's very nice to know. Speed things up a little bit. Come on, hurry up. I really need those boogs before my Mexicans go hungry. I didn't want them to die of starvation. And they kind of just teleport into place. That's fair enough. Now, we must eat the boogs. We must eat the boogs now, or we will starve now. Could you, prioritize harvesting that, any chance? No? Well, get dick then. There. You must hurry up and eat the boogs before our people starve from lack of boogs. That should also give me enough to... there we go. Reactivate that. Let's have a look at the tech tree. I've got 50 more. What can we get? What can we get? Get. Probe launcher. That sounds useful. Let's build that. We didn't even... Like, we go to space, we have no idea how to launch probes. We can launch spaceships, but not probes. That'd be too damn difficult. Finish implementing the Vol engine via the build panel in the external view. Okay. Oh, we haven't even mounted the engine yet. Well, of course not. Why? Why would we have mounted the engine yet? That's just silly. Vol engine 100. Right. Begin actually making the thing that pushes us as well. Kind of dumb to have your solar panels on opposite side of your station, then only half can face the sun. That's another good point, yes. In reality, okay, what you would want to do here again, so you've got a circular station, which is fine, it's for, generating gravity, that's okay. But this is an enormous waste of solar panels right now. What you really should do is you should have a second ring outside of this. There should be a ring beyond this that is mounted on rails. So you have got movable rails surrounding it, kind of like this ring, but move further out with these things. So you've got kind of like solar panels on rails, so that you can move all of the solar panels around the space station to face in any direction at any given time. That way you would be able to maximize your exposure to the solar radiation, instead of right now, where only some of the panels are receiving power at any given time. Yep, that would be a much smaller, smarter solution as well.
Warning. A sector is being overworked.
Oh, I thought you were about to say something bad. I don't give a fuck. Massa, it's difficult. There's work to be done. I don't care. I genuinely don't. 98 workers required for the sector, 78 workers are available in the sector. So, how do I get more workers? I mean, I'm assuming I don't just build more houses, right? That would be weird and stupid. How do I know how many houses I have, incidentally? That'll be kind of nice to know, but, oh well. Listen, you need the food, alright? It's like, but sir, it's so much work. Do you want to be hungry? No? Then work, god damn you. Hey. See, it was in Frostpunk too. In Frostpunk, they were like, oh, the poor children. The children, they're doing like child labor. Oh god damn it, you're gonna mount that there? Oh no, I don't want it on this side though, because it looks ugly. Don't make me tear all of this down. Sweet baby Jesus. No. No. Ugh. But I don't want it over there, though. I really don't want it over there. It looks ugly. I don't want it. I could just do it like this, I guess, but I don't want that. I want it here. Can I unlock this? I can't. This is a tragedy to me. Oh, a French dude is gonna French on me again. I know, it's my computer.
Because of your continued successful management of the Tycoon, Dolos have authorized the dispatch of new crew members and food supplies.
Oh.
Please ensure that they have suitable accommodation once you reach Proxima Centauri.
Nice. They decided to send me more food because all of my people haven't starved to death yet. This seems like a problem that could have been avoided either way, but okay, fair enough. Details. Oh god, I really want to tear all of this down. I really, actually, genuinely want to. But then again, I kind of like having the sector sign there too, though. Oh god, I'm not gonna... Fine, I'll just put it over here then. Goddamn little bitch-ass bastards. Right, empty that one at least, so I can put it flush with the tech lab, please. Yes, chat. Oh my god. Okay, this guy was good manager. We will feed his workers. Bracket 242. Yes, it doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? It's like, well, you've done pretty well with the extraordinarily limited resources we gave you. Would you like some food? Yeah, please. Thank you. Like, oh, it's like, here, we were just keeping 100 workers and food. Like, we figured you weren't gonna need it. Why did you figure that? Well, sheer unfounded churlishness, frankly. Okay, well, at least you're honest. 30, 60. 90. I should move that one over. Right. I can already tell I'm not utilizing the space properly, and it's triggering me hardcore. It's triggering me really hardcore. I'm gonna be tearing... Actually, no, why am I doing this? Yeah, no, there's no reason to do it this way. Like, that's dumb. Obviously, you would do it this way. At least. Yeah. That makes way more sense. 60, 90. Yeah, because you don't need access points for all of it. Duh. Yes, that's better. Look, I've even made a little bit of a roundabout there now. Isn't that fantastic? I think so. I think that's pretty cool, actually. Right. You are going to go and fetch food and dudes. Off you go. No thanks. Matthew Hilburn says, no thanks. Bob killed over yesterday, and we're having a barbecue tonight. Want some fajitas? We can just send them food instead as a fuck you. Like, no, we're fine. Here, would you like some grilled Bob? That's weird. Why didn't you just ask for help? Well, you didn't tell us you had food, now did you? Also, I feel like the boog production is not keeping up with demand. Yes, it isn't. I'm actually producing not quite enough boogs. I need to make more boogs than this. I'm gonna get rid of... I'm gonna build that and get rid of this before I do that. Ah, finally, food! The Mexicans will be very pleased with themselves over this, I'm sure. I did call back the science ship, did I? I didn't, right. Come on home, little science ship. The Mad Max game had a better default economy and the resource system than this game. Welcome to the space age. You can travel interstellar, but you must eat the books. Yes, I am meant it. That is pretty much my thought as well. I think that alloy plot is not set to be harvested. Is it not? Oh, Jesus, cocksucking Christ almighty in a basket. There. It's done. All the fucking favelas have been slaughtered. Good. All of your favelas have been slaughtered. Thank you, Zizix. Right. You still haven't built that. I guess it's because you're busy building these. Right. Well, I'm glad I just got another supply of food, otherwise I wouldn't be getting any for a while. Conditions optimal. Good. Well, tally-ho, come on, build the houses. It would be nice, like, there's gotta be some place where I see, like, how many workers are housed and how many workers are not housed. Because I imagine keeping a track of this is gonna be hell later on.
Administrator, the different phases of preparation, calibration, and verification were successfully completed.
Yay!
You must now start the full bonding procedure.
Bonding procedure.
Those protocols
Do I need to
now
pet
deem
it?
you competent to gather resources, knowledge, and test colonization routines once you reach Proxima Centauri.
This was all a
Before you
test.
do so, Vanir Dolos, Marduk Council founder and Dolos CEO, wants to talk to you.
Well, I don't want to talk to him, so fuck that for a second. But this was all a test. I was given 100 Mexicans, and I was sent to space with nothing. No infrastructure, no energy, no nothing. No way to even leave my ship. And they were like, well, if he survives this, I'm pretty sure we can send him off into the distant reaches of space with no worries. And hey, they're right, because I'm pretty fucking smart, but still a bit churlish in my opinion, frankly. Alright, can I prioritize this? I can't, that makes me a bit sad. Right, fine. Bring on Vanir.
Hello, Administrator. I'm glad to see that you have managed to complete your assignments in preparation for this unique moment in history. You
Thank
must
you.
understand that this is not simply another chapter in humanity's story.
That's true.
The
This
book
is the
of
start
our
of my
life on
space
Earth
fascism
is
arc.
over, and we stand now at its epilogue. It saddens me to
The
think
book of our
that
life
there
on
are
Earth is
many who
over.
have yet to comprehend the
Are you planning to
reality of
nuke
our
the planet when I
situation.
leave or something?
We've endured endless cycles of war, crisis, and famine. Still, the worst is yet to come.
With this management,
There
yes.
are others like Dolos who have prepared for this outcome, but most of our kind remain sheltered from the horror of the predicament we find ourselves in. This pale ghost of civilization will wither and die, and with it, the tenets and values of the past. As we prepare to leave this system for the first time, perhaps we must decide which fragments we will pick up and take forward with us. Through Dolos, I am offering mankind an alternative means of survival. The Tycoon is a tablet upon which we will carve our new history. Do you recognize why I have done all of this?
Because you're crazy?
Having foreseen our fate, I became fixated on altering it. I set about fashioning the ropes and tying the knots that would bind together this magnificent ship. It is true that our time in this world is brief, but at least I can rest assured knowing that my legacy will endure for eons.
Shut up! Okay, that guy's a retard. Like, oh, this Earth, it's been cursed by years of war and crises and famine. Fucktard, you sent me into space with nothing. You're forcing me to eat the boogs because you couldn't figure out how to grow food in space. You have no right to whinge. Oh, that is so dumb. Oh, that is so painfully stupid. Oh, that hurts me physically and mentally. Aye. Alright, let's build some more solar panels because you sent me into space without any way to generate electricity. If I didn't figure out how to make a hole in my space station, I'd be dead right now, along with all 100 of my Mexicans. That is so stupid. I think Dolos is a rather idiotic organization, and I don't see how they got to be this wealthy, frankly. I am confused as to how this came about. Alright, move the Tycoon into orbit of the moon. Very well. I shall move the Coon into orbit around the moon. How do I do that? Ah, like that. All power from the main grid will be diverted to the EXP center batteries during this time. Okay, I have no idea how many batteries I have, but I'm just gonna assume that it'll be enough. Me. Is my assumption correct? So is that my battery? That's nice though. I like that. That's a really cool visual. I am moving ridiculously fast, and I am not actually doing any sign of kind of... No. Video game, no. No video game, no. No. You do not stop that kind of thrust with fucking maneuvering thrusters. No, you need to spin around and launch a deceleration burn. You do not get to just fart into space and stop on a fucking dime. Oh. Oh, baby. Oh, baby Jesus. Be merciful with me. I'm having a hard time with this. My body is in pain. My body is in pain and will not let the game forget this anytime soon. That's another good point, chat. If I was able to decelerate that quickly, I don't think there'd be any Mexicans left on my space station. I should be nothing... Again, Dolos is clearly a rather incompetent organization. Like, we'll launch a burn to Mars, or the moon, or whatever. Okay, sir, what will it do? Well, we'll move at 5 million kilometers per second, and then we'll stop in 2 instances. And what will we do about the raspberry jelly smeared across our hull, which was once our Mexican worker staff? Well, we were gonna replace them with robots anyways, right? The robot's first task can be to clean their old masters off the wall. Jesus Christ. This is a pretty horrifying space future we've made for ourselves here. Have I robbed everything I can? I have. Lovely. Hello, Jupiter. Is there nothing else? Initiate a vol jump via the button on the planetary system map. All power from the engine precision. Sure.
In accordance with Ralph Stanford procedures, all ships must return to the Tycoon before Volt Jump initiation.
Alright, well I think I have. The Vol is charging. I am about to Vol this motherfucker. At the current course, I'm also going to Vol half of the moon out of existence as I do so as well. I'm guessing that was what the CEO said when life was going to be extinguished on Earth very soon. Turns out it wasn't due to climate change or anything, it was me ramming myself straight through the center of the moon. Probably sending rocks scattering down on Earth, destroying most of it. I am being awfully critical of this poor video game so far. I mean, the game itself is fine, I have no real complaints about that so far, it's just... You know, they could have played at least a little bit of Kerbal Space Program before they made it, in my opinion. Bendy space. Whee. That's a nice cutscene. I like that. That's very beautiful looking. Like beginning of a journey kind of music. I like it. Are we supposed to hit that glowy thing? As I am blinded. Really? Like people... Okay. This is really a pretty creepy organization.
Our home. She is unique.
Oh no, not him again.
Held in its bosom are the ingredients of evolution.
Helmet hair.
Beyond raw survival, beyond the safety of comfort, we, humanity, pursue something greater. We have learnt, persevered, shaped our knowledge.
I feel like they were going for a little bit of like a Elon Musk thing, but
however,
instead of any of the humor, you instead have just this cringy dude.
Polluted its blood, choked its breath. Today we are paying the price for this. We know the taste of a dying world. But the earth is not to be our grave. A mother does not wish to see her children disappear with her. She wishes to see instead courage in her children. To carry on. Dolos carries this courage. We have gone further than any nation.
Boring!
Faster
Help!
than any
Escape!
corporation.
Wish to flee!
Hand in hand with
Help.
those who, like us, carry that courage.
Please.
The Tycoon
Please.
Station is both an epilogue of these endeavors and a prologue to humanity's next steps. Our Council of Scientists leads the vanguard. They know,
I am not allowed.
as do we all,
I am
that
stuck.
the survival of humanity
I am
now
trapped.
depends on what we glimpse out there in the dark. That we are masters of our own destiny. That we must go as a species
I am stuck watching this
bound
self-masturbatory
together,
PR stunt.
pushing further into the unknown. We set sail
It
on
makes me
this
feel a bit
new
sad.
sea because there is hope to be found.
Oh, I'm back here again.
To explore, and because our
I
very
guess the engine
existence
failed.
depends on it. I give you the stars. I give you the Vol engine.
Blind again! Wow, you can see that. That's not how anything works either, but details. Oh, I knew it! Motherfucker, I knew it! That's gonna be a problem. Right, so this retarded company did actually destroy Earth because they fucked up their goddamn engine. which they elected to fire right next to the moon. My Jesus! Okay, maybe they're not evil, maybe they're just very, very stupid.
Full jump complete.
Yeah, no, it's finished, alright.
Preliminary diagnostics.
Sir, we seem to have destroyed
Several
everything in our
anomalies
retardation.
detected. Multiple digital security breaches found within full jump routines.
Oh, don't you try to blame this on a
Core
hacker.
engine
I
critically
saw ours
damaged.
pointing towards the
Hull
moon.
Integrity compromised.
No shit.
Analysis confirms discrepancies between the mission clock and the apparent advanced state of the solar system. We are receiving no communication signals from Earth.
I imagine.
Likelihood of ongoing survival stands at approximately 7.67%. Activating Marduk survival protocols. New mission objective established. Ensure humanity's survival by finding a habitable exoplanet.
Okay, we've jumped to some conclusions here.
Urgent issues requiring immediate attention.
Pieces of the
Increase
moon
food
are currently
production
lodged in our
output.
hull.
Restore hull integrity.
Yep, no, that sounds reasonable.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Administrator, my moody, cringe-ass, what even is that? Like the kind of rat-infested, dirty-looking hair? Never mind. The crew are asking a lot of questions about the state of Earth. Look out the window. Munchausen behavioral algorithms predict a decrease in productivity of 22% if those questions go unanswered. I predict a larger drop in productivity if we tell them that we just blew up the planet, but... details? As administrator of the Coon Station, you should find some answers quickly. Very well. Build a probe launcher. I'm working on it. What about the other one? You may have noticed that the moon is broken apart. Has broken apart. Broken apart. It's like, oh, it's a mysterious phenomenon. The moon just exploded. We have no idea why. Looks at computer. Judging. Damning. Condemning. The crew are aware of this, and many rumors are spreading throughout the station. You have to make an official statement. Yeah, no, it's our fault.
The crew's trust in your leadership is falling.
Yeah, but that's true, though. It's like, Dolos has many enemies. No. I said we were pointing at the fucking moon. And you're like, no, fire the engines. Goddamn fucking retards. Okay, you know what? I take back all of the criticism I've had of the devs up until this point, that they don't understand what they're doing. They know perfectly well what they're doing, and they're presenting us with a retarded company doing retarded things, fucking over literally everything. That is what's happening. Oh, heavens. Do I have better food yet, perchance? Because I'd kind of like better food. No? No? We're going to keep eating the bugs? Alright. We are going to keep eating the bugs. I am running out of bugs to eat, though. I'm going to need even further bugs. Otherwise, I will eventually die from bug starvation. Right. There. DOS more bugs. DOS more bugs. I don't even have enough resources for this, do I? No, I do not. Well, I'm building that, which is the most important thing. Sector 1 has almost reached its maximum structural load. With more infrastructure surely needed soon, a new sector will need to be unlocked. Additionally, sectors were programmed to automatically unlock after completion of the mission to Proxima Centauri. With the change of the day of the Coon's mission objectives, this section should be bypassed by manual overriding gateway lock algorithms. I mean, I don't even know how I'm supposed to do that. I needed electronics, didn't I? Yeah, I don't even... Oh, so that's not as expensive as I thought it would be, but I have no idea how to make electronics, so that's the thing. Right, let's look at the devastation we have caused. There's the Earth. How would you go over there and have a look at all of the shit that we just blew up? How could you eat Boog? With ketchup, that's how. He was a bit stringy at first, but trust me, once you douse him enough squashed potatoes and tomatoes, Boog becomes remarkably palatable. Construct a probe in the probe launcher. I don't know if... Oh yeah, it's polymer. I can can't afford that. Send an expedition to Earth. Working on it. And what are the Boogs eating? The Boogs are eating algae. Which is actually a brilliant point, chat. It's like, okay, the Boogs are eating algae. We're eating Boogs. Why couldn't we eat the algae instead of the Boogs? Okay, I'm sure there's some argumentation like the Boogs are more, I don't know, like nourishing or something than the algae, maybe? I mean, I could see it. I could see the Boogs having more protein in them than the algae, maybe. I still weird, though. No signals have been received from Earth. Right. When the Earth looks like that, you don't need to be receiving signals anymore. It's dead. The ocean seems to have evaporated, and that's a pretty good indication of shit going down too. And the surface temperature has risen significantly since the Kun was lost in orbit. Atmospheric readings indicate the presence of strong dust storms and dangerously high levels of carbon dioxide, radiation, microplastics. The blue planet will never again deserve its name. Right, well, this goes a long way to prove that it wasn't global warming, it wasn't famines, it wasn't wars that destroyed humanity, it was some fucking retard. Good. Good. This game is an excellent argument against privatized space travel. Oh, Jesus. Help me. Help me, Lord Jesus. It's all very weird. It's all very confusing to me. Can I repair the outer hull by any chance? No. I need more alloys, and I pretty much used up all of my alloys, so let's just continue looking at the Earth and hoping that we'll get some more at some point. It was the WEF. Yes, it was the world, it was the WEF who did this to us. Never forget, never forgive. Alright, well, we shall dispatch Santa's sleigh to loot what remains of our planet. Off you go. We're being awfully cold about this, but, you know, we need to survive too, so I get it, I understand. Find Astro with Einabuzet. Resolve the inert player. Okay, so did I get the probe yet? Yes. Okay, so can I use the probe for something? Probes. Launch probe, 1 available. Resource estimates, none. Okay, well that doesn't sound very good. Right, well I'm not going to launch the probe when there's 0 resource estimates, surely. Can I get it back? No. Wait, am I scanning? Am I not scanning? Launch probe. I don't have enough polymer to build another one. Prepare to find an asteroid with an iron deposit. I'm going to not do that just yet, and we'll see if we get a tutorial prompt telling me to launch it. Just click launch it, it brings up next UI. Yeah, there's no resource in the damn Kuiper belt. That's a good point, chat. Okay, let's try then. Launch probe. Right. Okay. Right. So science, but we really need. Man, there really isn't a whole lot of resources out here, is there? All right. Let's see if we can find whatever the hell that. Oh, ice. Okay. There we go. That's looking pretty good. Let's launch the probe out there. I mean, honestly, if we can find it on sensors, I don't know why we really need a probe. Oh, the probe has just the same kind of ridiculous engine as everything else does. Oh, beneficial. A huge crevasse cuts through the ground where your home once stood. There is no trace of civilization. You don't say. Scourge the globe, scour the globe, scourge the globe for survivors, like Jesus. I mean, I know we were trying to put them out of their misery, but this is getting a little bit harsh, don't you think? I can't afford any of this, so never mind, but I was getting some electronics from that, wasn't I? Yes, but I need to go to the fleet thingy-bob view to make sure I'm actually getting it. Yep. I'm feeling like I could use more of those. You are collecting stuff. Right? Yeah, you are. It's just you kind of slow. Alright, fine. It only scans inside the circle so you can miss things. Yeah, I figured. I'll just have to scan literally everything nice and slow. Beep boop, beep boop, brum.
A probe has completed its scan.
Alright. We'll send that over there then to start mining that. Yeah, I'm definitely going to want more of these. I'm liking this. Like, okay, so we've finally arrived at the actual gameplay, and I think this is pretty cool. Oh, look at that.
A science ship team has completed a
The
task.
hull is currently becoming less hully. That's unfortunate. I should probably try to fix that. So when the hull is compromised, it keeps losing integrity. That actually makes sense. Let's see. Can I repair it yet? Is that? Yeah, that's repairing it. I think. Yes. Alright, well, we're in no immediate danger of simply just goddamn exploding, so that's nice. I can override the lock once I get some electronics aboard. I should change the priority to focus on electronics then. So that means it's less of a priority. Yes, it does. Okay, lovely. Adorable. After a long search, we have found nothing but rubble. Again. No shit. Well, at least the French are finally dead, so there's an upside to everything. We've seen no sign of life, not even a corpse. The retard apocalypse seems to have caused the series of events that precipitated the collapse of thermo-industrial civilization. The Earth has become a toxic and arid wasteland scoured by harsh winds, now more inhospitable than Mars. The only remains of civilization we found was a fallen stele? Fallen stele? What? Where the city of Washington once stood, stuck in a crevasse, it had been sheltered from the wind. A prayer imploring divine forgiveness was engraved in gold on its surface.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Listen. I knew this was going to happen. Nobody listened to me. Mission reports from the expedition to Earth are being discussed among the crew. Why did I tell them? The Zonda having lost all loved ones left behind has just destroyed morale for many of them. Yeah, don't say. The symptoms of this trauma has now been collated under the medical... not collected, collated. Dead Earth sickness. Or just, depression. I love this. It's like, we blew up the planet. I feel a bit ashamed about that. Yeah, no, I agree. You should be feeling a bit ashamed about that, frankly. To safeguard humanity, we must find survivors and increase the station's population. We don't have time to go through the classic reproduction cycle of our species. Adding new members to the Coon's crew will have a positive impact on morale. Cryonic stasis, a practice pioneered by Doros, was used even before we left the solar system. There's a very high likelihood that cryonic pods containing survivors await discovery. Really? There's just frozen dudes out there somewhere? Why? Why would we send random people out into space frozen? Oh god. a lot of things in this video game that do not necessarily make a tremendous amount of sense. Ay. Right, okay, well, I'm building up research. Steel mill, transform iron fit from alloys every 1 cycle. That's gonna be pretty goddamn useful. Let's start researching that. We are bringing aboard the electronics right now. Oh, right. I need a thing to actually store them, otherwise I can't store them. Derp. No, not that. Jesus. Stockpile, yeah. Can I put them over there? Should I put them here? I feel like I'm probably gonna need a lot more of these. Alright, we're gonna have another one for alloys, another one for these, and we're gonna have one for ice. Because we're gonna get ice as well. Alright, well chat, how do you feel about having exterminated humanity? Good? Good? You feeling good? You feeling funny? I'm feeling kind of funny. Fenny44 says, Arch, look over Jupiter. Jupiter? I think Jupiter is gone somehow. For some reason. Oh, very well. Ranger Hale says, the people who wrote this game have never questioned what they were taught in their Californian college. See, I'm wondering how deep the joke sticks, because clearly, the dude who made this this Dolos thing was a complete idiot who just doomed the entire... Like, at the end of the day, what doomed humanity? Was it our war, our famines, our damned conservatism? No, it was a retard with dreams. That was what doomed us. It was a fucktard with ideas beyond his station, literally. That's what screwed us over. That's what doomed humanity in the end. I'm wondering how deep the joke sticks, frankly. CNO says, oh Arch, did you see this CNC remaster? I did, if you're talking about the first Command & Conquer. I'm waiting for Command & Conquer 2 remaster, because that will be awesome. Command & Conquer 2 is like just an amazing video game that needs to be remastered like yesterday. Right, let's send that over to the remains of the Urashane Hibi, the ruined little explorer ship. Well, if anything is likely to have cryogenic pods, it would be that, I would guess. It would make a certain amount of sense, right? Ranger Hale says that plot point was stupid as hell. Yes, it was. By God, was it?
A science ship has arrived.
Again, I am genuinely wondering how deep the joke sticks. Sensors have detected the Urshane B. The ship is broken in two and is not transmitting any signals. Ah, another victim of our rampant idiocy. Somebody of intelligent owned Urshane B. The phrase, whoever helps Dolos is an enemy of humanity. True. Daubed in large letters on the wreck of the Urshane Bibi, mummified bodies have been attached to its hull. Attached to its hull. Oh goody. So, somebody took the extra bother to not only destroy the ship, but then make an EVA to gather up the bodies and nail the motherfuckers to the hull. I mean, fair. Absolutely fair. Jesus. This is a rather harsh future here. The building is purging waste. I have no idea what waste is, but I'm sure it's lovely. Ay. Well, this took a rather sharp turn for the worse. The game was so optimistic there for a little bit, and now not quite so optimistic no more, frankly. Right, let's make another probe. Auto build probes, actually. Yeah, auto build probes.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Based, correct, chat. There are survivors, yes, chat. Apparently, there's just random frozen survivors in space somewhere. I don't know why. Opens chronic pods. For expeditions. Okay. Well, I'm sure these people will be real happy. Ship was full of food. I hope the expiration date hasn't passed. Expiration date. I mean, considering that it's currently hovering through the literal void of space, I'm relatively certain it's probably fine. I'm fairly sure it's probably fine. Yes. All right. So the Omnitron is in orbit, doing its thing. Is there anything else for you to do? I don't think so. Not that I can see anyway. So you just go back to the Coon then. Steel mill has been unlocked. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Get to work on polymer as well. There we are. Right, so now I should be able to unlock a sector. Can I unlock either one? Yes. So I'd rather unlock this one. Most entry in the kitchen below us must spend. Okay, I'm guessing that's like, yeah, it's working on it, right? Fair. Considering their thoughts on their ship, I don't think you should have them on. Yeah, no, that's a valid argument. It's like you wake them up and they're expecting to emerge in some kind of like paradise world or something. Alright, I probably don't need this one, so we're just gonna break that down. So it's 100% recycled, so there's no reason to not break them down occasionally. But, you know, they expected to awaken in paradise, right? Everything is gonna be glorious in the future, and so I'm just gonna sleep until we have, like, fully integrated virtual reality pornography, alright? And then they wake up, and they're like, so, we accidentally blew up the moon and eradicated humanity. We all eat bugs now and live on the incredibly heavily polluted space station where we just spew carbon dioxide directly into the air. And you're gonna have to work a lot, consistently, never-endingly, for all eternity. Have fun. Oh god, really? I have to build to that. Oh, see, that's the problem though, because I built houses there. It would have been nice if the video game had informed me of this a little bit earlier. That would have been goddamn fantastic, actually. Be fricking fantastic, actually. Fine. I'm gonna have to tear those down. At least it allows me to regain everything from when I have to tear something down. You know, that's nice. So that means that when you make a fuck up like this, it isn't actually a problem. You can just, you know, change it up.
A new request awaits your attention.
An explosion occurred.
An accident has occurred
why?
in the Tycoon.
Administrator, an accident has occurred in the following building stockpile small. Thenford, an alkaline project indicates that poor working conditions and power overload can cause accidents. It should also be taken into consideration that larger buildings are more likely to have more serious accidents. Well, go fix it, I guess. Also, we didn't have a power overload, nor did we have shitty working conditions. Everyone's happy. That was just a scripted event to tell me that things can blow up, wasn't it, you lying piece of shit? I know your ways, video game. I know your ways. Let's build another stockpile. This one for more of that. I know your lying, cheating ways. I'm also full up on food, aren't I? I am. Alright, build another one of those for food as well. Well, on the bright side, the complete and utter annihilation of civilization has left me with the ability to loot a tremendous amount of wealth from the now annihilated civilization I once belonged to. See? No cloud ever so dark that there isn't a little bit of a silver lining somewhere, you know? Glow in the Dark says, plot sounds like a plan from Carl Schwab. It very much so does. It absolutely does. This entire thing sounds like exactly what the WEF would be planning. It really genuinely does. And Oli says, so Arch, you hear the news? Yarek is dead. Yep, yeah, I heard that a while ago, that apparently they killed him off. And they killed him off screen too. Like, he didn't get to die in battle. Apparently, he just fucking keeled over from old age at some point. It's like, okay, that's... See, that's no way to send off a hero, but it is absolutely the way that current year GW would do things, no doubt about it. 1. So I need more airlocks. I need more airlocks if I'm going to be able to repair the hull anymore. Okay, so is this just like a... Yeah, like this is like a constant tax on my alloys then. That's a bit weird. Okay, well, stop that for now, because... Yeah, because now they've got like a really hard time finding and fixing repairs. Alright, so we're going to cancel that until we get another airlock up and running, and probably another docking bay as well. That seems like it would make sense. A Raging Bull says, shout out to Pippa Pipkin. Try and say it 3 times fast, Arch. Bless the based bunny. Pippa Pipkin, Pippa Pipkin, Pippa Pipkin. That wasn't even difficult. What's wrong with you? V has told me about the bunny. The bunny does seem like the bunny is going to get cancelled awfully soon. We'll see about that. I'm still producing more food than I need to, aren't I? So we can destroy another one of these, I think. Come on, unlock the doors already. I want to build more things because my hull is collapsing rapidly. Oh hey, it too is filled with random resources. Why? Oh god, that doesn't remove that. Oh, I hope that would remove that. Oh. Bitch-ass piece of shit. That's not what I wanted to have happen. Eat my dick hole. Oh. Ah, right, fine. Okay, we're gonna have to empty this damned place out then before we do anything else. I don't like the road system. Because, see, this should have been like a reward moment when you unlock a new sector. And it's like, wow, look at all of these goddamn goodies. This is amazing. And instead it's like, oh, God, I gotta build random roads that I've then gotta randomly delete again to make it look decent. Again, I guess I get what they're doing with the roads, because they want some sort of a logistic system. Like, I understand. But I don't think this mechanic really adds much to the video game, frankly, beyond a little bit of pointless clicking, as I then also have to go in, of course, and manually tell them to harvest everything. Not a tremendous fan of it at all. And I did build another probe, so let's scan for more goodies. Okay, there's some goodies here. I wish this had a slightly larger range. There. And then that'll automatically start building another probe, I'm presuming. Administrator, many of the crew are malnourished. Why? I've got tons of food. According to the Nyanko protocols, productivity was to drop by 23%. Long-term starvation would not only increase this to 75%, but also accelerate the proliferation of deviant behavior on board the Coon. I mean, I've got loads of food. I don't understand what they're bitching about. Like, we don't have any food. Go to the cafeteria and eat, you mongoloids. Administrator, new sector has been successfully unlocked. This is a historical moment for Dolos, AC, and the Coon mission. And for humanity in general, frankly, considering we just blew up the planet we were on. I really wish I could build, like, more building robots. Can I build more? Yeah, I can, because they're workshop, aren't they? Yeah. That's probably it. So, homeless. Oh, there it is. Food. 1 active mess hall required to feed the crew in Sector 6. In Sector 6. Okay, but there's nobody in there. 40 of the crew are starving in Sector 6. What? Oh, really? So, wait. Wait, okay, do I need... No. No, surely not. Like, I don't need a workshop for each sector, do I? Do I? I do, don't I? Oh god, that's mildly retarded. How would that even... Because I don't have a road system. I guess it will start building the road for me? Yes. Oh god, that's a... Oh, that's... retarded. Stupid. Hate it. That's dumb. So I can't travel between the two sectors. Alright, well, fine, I guess. Okay. Alright, well, let's let that build the roads then, because I can't actually build the cafeteria until it's done building the roads right now.
An accident has occurred in the tycoon.
What? But I've... Okay, well, now they're overworked. Okay, fine, I guess. How do I... Okay, so that requires workers 2. Right, fair enough. Crew quarters. Is there anything I can get rid
The probe
of?
has completed its scan.
Two criminals died during last cycle, 2 in an accident. Well, that's a problem. Population management. Kill your people. If you say so. Right, just come on. Finish building the road so I can actually start with the, useful thing. And oh god, that's so dumb, because that means I can't actually get, like, that electricity over there, does it? I hope that isn't what that means, because that would be very stupid. I don't want to have, like, resource depots for everything in every sector. Like, that's silly. That is rather silly. Don't want that. Don't want that at all. It also means I kind of got to rebuild the sector in weird ways.
Hull integrity below 50%.
Well, that is indeed a problem. Right, so... Oh, I don't have anything unlocked in this sector.
A new request awaits your attention.
That is weird. This is a weird system. Alright, I can't build the stockpile where I wanted to because everything's blocked by goddamn favelas. I am not liking the favelas. The favelas are dumb. Don't like them. Get rid of them. Alright, just build it there, I guess. Right, that'll gather up metal. Then I gotta manually click harvest on everything. Like that. When I've got enough of that, I can build the mess hall. Is this why these things are here? Because you can't transfer resources, so they have to do this kind of weird interim system? I bloody hope not, because that's a very stupid system. Yes, building and knocked in an active stockpile. Wait, have I not built a road here? Is that it? No, there is a road there. Silly system. Very silly system. Alright, well, we'll deal with it. Bob Boardingname says, it does make sense to have each sector be semi-independent. Semi-independent, sure, but like... Building is not connected to anything with food, but I don't have anything with food. Like, where do I get the food from, then? Because I don't have any food in this sector, nor can I produce any food buildings in this sector. Do I have to build, like, a docking bay to transfer food over? But I can't build a docking bay either. What? This is a very weird system that they've made here. Okay, maybe it can transfer food? So it's got 16 food, which is just stored there. And that then arbitrarily unlocks the food production building. Weird. And there's 40 people in there. Can I at least transfer population over, or is that locked too? Because, train station. To build the train station. Can I research the train station? No. Right, let's get the electronics facility up and running then, I guess. Right, am I gathering anything in space anymore, by the way? What's that? Ah, that's the mining thing. I guess it's mined everything over there? Ah, okay, it's bringing in iron now. Iron, ice. I mean, just bring everything, frankly. Mine that. I've got another probe. But I thought there were more resources over there. Did I not find them or something? A little bit unsure how this system functions. Well, there's an assload of iron right there. Get more iron there. Right. Well, let's go get the iron, I suppose. Huh. But power is shared with everything, and I'm about to run out of power again. Also, hull integrity. Right, I should turn that back on again. There. Hull repair. I need to build more power panels. Might as well build both of them. Is there anything else I can do here? No, doesn't look like it. Alright, well that's being built over there. I'm tempted to... I'm very tempted to, actually. 47, ice. Yep. I'm very tempted to rebuild this, and I think that is exactly what I'm going to do. Space. Alright, so that gives me another EVA airlock. Okay, so it's supposed to be harvesting that, but I'm full, so that's why it isn't harvesting. This place is going to be overloaded on work, like, immediately. Oh god, because it hasn't gathered everything yet. I wish I could upgrade these to, like, contain more stuff. I don't think I can. Alright. Another one of these. Get metal. Just start tearing shit down so I can start getting rid of the bloody things. Right. Make one for silicon. Make one for electronics.
A probe has completed its scan.
A probe has completed its scan. What are you doing? Oh, it's turning home to, like, refuel, recharge and stuff. Okay. Meiku Sensu. Administrator, the security of hull fell below 75%. Current damage exceeds the tolerance level set by Nihei structural theory. It will be wise to commission repairs to prevent mission failure. And 30 cycles. Sure. I'm not seeing the reason for the pledges. Like, it must... Surely, the pledges must do something, right? There must be a reward of some kind, a reason for doing it. I haven't seen one yet, but I am assuming there is one.
Whose trust in your leadership is falling?
Blackout. Well, I am building the things, so I'm hoping the things come online at some point.
Overloaded.
93%. Don't worry about it. Calm down, calm down. It's working. It's fine.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Don't tell me it can't build because of blackout or something. It can't, can it? It can't. Oh, goddamn. Why? Why? Seriously? That we can't go outside because it's dark. Oy, oy, mother.
Power restored.
Alright, there you go. Reward no, penalty for failure yes. Ugh. Yes. That sounds reasonable. Okay. Alright, let's build both solar panels then. That is rather stupid, and I kinda hate it. Right, restart that. Apparently people are very angry at that. Well, fair enough. Nobody likes living in the dark. Administrator, the Coon has suffered an overload. During the conception of this mission, many plans for prototype buildings were stored in memory with knowledge gathered by explosive team. Time for steam local batteries, not to confection. But I already did. Okay, hold on, but I already did use the batteries though when I was doing the jumpy thing. Why aren't the batteries working anymore? I'm confused. Alright, let's build. I'm just gonna build another EVA airlock right there, actually. There you go. Black 917 says, Hail Archchrist, our Lord and Savior. He also became a member. Thank you very much, Black. Untorfel says, Hi, Arch. Hi, Untorfel. Adam Wooford says, Hey, Arch, what is this on? PC, Xbox, or PS5? PC, obviously. Duh, Jesus. What do you think I am, some kind of console peasant? Never. Go in the Dark says, most badass thing in 40k, dying of old age while working in the Imperial Guard on the front lines. To be fair, there is an element of badassery in that, I do admit. Died from a lack of nutrition. Why? Why? There's food right there. Okay, a lot of these events are just random bullshit, and that annoys me. I dislike random bullshit events. If there's food there, then you shouldn't die of starvation. Silly. Very silly. Hatred running through my veins. Okay, just harvest the rest of this. Get it out of the way so they can stop annoying me. Stop harvesting. Yeah, okay, so everything is being harvested now, right? Yes, everything's being harvested. Fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna need to start building some food over here, and I'm gonna need to start doing that awfully quickly. At least you can delete the roads immediately, that's nice. It's a small but nice mercy. Glow in the Dark says, it's a dark future. Segregating sectors is totally in line with them. The harder it is for the people to organize or survive, the easier to control. Kinda, I guess, but... I mean, it's also easier to live if you don't act like a complete retard about it. Alright, I'm gonna need... Oh boy, that's a very large building. That is a very large building. I can't move this, can I? I can't. God help me. That is a very large building. That is a very, very large building. See, all of my resources are currently stored in the place where I can't build production buildings. And I can't build food over here. 'Cause, yeah, I am not a fan of that. Like, I'm presuming that once I've unlocked the train, this isn't a problem anymore. But, like, not being able to move resources from sector to sector, that is a very dumb system. Like, just as a basic design decision. Because how the hell do I move something from here to here now? Like, is all of the iron here now just stuck? Can I never get it over there? Like, surely not. There must be some way. There's gotta be. There's got to be. There's absolutely got to be. There's no way you can't. That would be very ridiculous. Alright, let's build insect farms. I'm also gonna run out of workers here, like, really quick. Like, really, really, really quick. Destroy that. Alright, let's just build... Construct ship, car ship, and science ships. Can support 3 ships. Support here, I can support some alloy and construct exterior structures. Right, well, I'd assume assume it would be the docking bay? That would make sense in my mind. Can I just... No, I can't. Wondering if I could box select it. Alright, and if I set you to do that too, or are you both doing it? Are you both doing it? Yes. Alright, they're running at 100% efficiency. Okay, so I'm finally repairing the goddamn hull. Nice. I am eating the shit out of my alloys doing this though, which is not as nice. And I can't actually make anything of the iron yet, which is another small problem. Dismantle these. Yes. Then we'll put it down there. That'll solve the catastrophe for the immediate time being. Oh, I deleted a road segment. Let's fix that. Pedro Graziotin says, "Hey Arch, will we make a command modern operation about the war in Ukraine? Please, it would diminish the pain of being a Brazilian." Hero you also became a member. Thank you very much, sir. I actually believe there is a command modern operation scenario about the Ukraine war, so why not? That could be fun and engaging. I'll definitely consider it. Alright, that'll begin resupplying our plummeting food supplies a little. I'm still worried about not having any food, mind you, but you know, such is life. Is there anything else out there? That's ice. Whatever the hell that is. Silicon. Alright. Oh, also I need to have my fleet thingy. Make sure it's mining and picking up everything, which it is. Beautiful. So that's dealing with itself. Nice, 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 nice. You're not done yet? A breakdown has occurred, and that'll just work itself out. Okay, very well. Where is my worker thingy? Is the worker thingy not doing its job? Building
is being overworked.
I don't care. Why are you not being demolished? There's place. There's plenty of space. Is there food in you? Ah, there's food in them. That's why, I bet. Okay, well, they'll use up the food eventually and then they'll come clean it out, I guess. It's a bit annoying, but fair enough. Alright, so these are being built. That's being built. Should I make another one of the little maintenance thingies? Another workshop, maybe? Another workshop might not be a terrible idea. Let's build another workshop. I've only got 40 people in here. Actually, I've got 31 people in here. Because apparently, 9 people died because reasons, I guess. And I can't transfer them. Well, hopefully when this is done, I can transfer them. That would be good. There are other buttons besides road, construction, and research. Resource management, population oh, god damn it. Is it that simple? It is, isn't it? Jesus Christ. Okay, well, thank you, chat. I didn't think about that. Alright. Number of crew. Oh, wait, no. Destination can have the same as origin. What? Oh, only workers from Sector 1 to Sector 6.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Okay, let's move 10 people over there at least. Are you not getting rid of the fucking... Are you not eating the food? Why are you not eating the food? Next service in O2 cycles. Okay, so then they will eat the food. Come on, eat the boogs. There we go. They've eaten the boogs. They've emptied the buildings. Now they will be destroyed. There you go. Fantastic. Now I can build my bloody factory. The steel mill. I can build my steel mill. Can I squish that in there? I can. Perfect. Because if I can squish that in there, I might be able to build the electronics factory in there too. There is. Polymer refinery.
Population
5 carbon.
transfer complete.
Electronics factory. 30 workers. I don't really need that just yet. If anything, I need that population thing, don't I? Space? Need I look? Electronic or polymer. Crew quarters. Infirmary. Insect farm. Mess hall. You need crew quarters, don't you? That's what you're whinging about. Okay. I will build you some crew quarters, don't worry. 30. 60, yeah. There. Now you too can be happy. Lovely. Food. 31 of the crew members are starving. Why? Why are you starving? For out of 500 crew members every 5 cycles. Well, it's not that. And you have food. Are you not delivering the food? Weird. Oh, they also need health, too. Okay. Infirmary. They need a lot of things. That's what they do. They need a ridiculous amount of things. What picky little bastards. Have we made another probe yet? We have. Let's keep exploring the solar system. I wouldn't mind if this part was automated, frankly. Can I find that thing? Because that might mean there's cryogenically frozen people somewhere. What's that? Those are lights. Are the lights anything interesting? Maybe. Oh, it's alright. I've already... God damn it. I already scanned that. Never mind. Yeah, I have a mess hall. It's right there. Yeah, it's not that. They have a mess hall. They shouldn't be starving, as far as I can tell. But they are. It's active, it's got power, it's got connections with the thing, it's got food. Check the planet's orbit. Explosion. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, fine. Okay, I'm gonna need to build more workshops in here to deal with all that, aren't I? So they're pissy now. They keep exploding everything. This is brilliant. Like, let's add more work to everything. Yay! Even as the hull continues to collapse. God. I love how the space station was running perfectly. And now everyone is just like, let's sabotage every single building continuously. Why? Why would you do that? It's really retarded. I hope there's a building that automates this too. Is damaged and needs repairs. Oh, that's great. Repair it. To an active stockpile assigned to alloy. Well, it should be, but it's not built yet. Alright, I've got 3 of them over here now. Maybe that'll finally be enough. It's like 3 is too much. Screw it. I'll build another one over here instead. Second workshop. It's not connected to a road? Oh, god damn it. It's on the other fucking side, isn't it? You must enter it from a very specific direction, otherwise we couldn't possibly use it. Where are the little things? There are the little things. There you go. Derp. Got it. It blew up before I could even finish building it. Oh, heavens. Okay, now I need more... Now I need more stuff in there. I'm running out of alloy, though, actually really quickly, too. Export to sector? How? Export to sector 6. No. Is it doing it now? Min, max, accept? I guess it's doing it? Active. Yes, I'm presuming desired amount in sector. Okay, so that... Aha, so... Right, okay, that makes sense. So it'll send it out depending upon how much it has. Okay. Cool. Cargo ship.
An accident has occurred in the Typhoon.
Jesus Christ. Could you fucking chill out with the random events? They're kind of retarded. Okay. Well, having cargo ships over here doesn't actually necessarily make that much sense then. A mining ship would be nice, and a cargo ship would just mean I get more stuff quicker. That does mean I need to transfer over some polymer too. Let's see if we can do that. I don't think it's... Yeah, it's not transferring. Alright, what button is it to get the transfer going? Maybe like this? There we go. Okay, so you need to set it in both places. Alright, more explosions. I am running out of polymer, or I'm running out of alloys very, very quickly, even as my hull integrity is still not actually rising. Even with 2 EVAs, I still can't actually raise the hull integrity. Minus 20 from damaged buildings. Jesus. This is a weird game. Okay. The random events I'm not a fan of, because it's like you're just constantly chasing, well, disasters right now, rather than actually doing anything. It's like, oh yeah, all of my buildings are exploding continuously. I don't really know what to do about it. Well, I've got food. Should I just destroy more food buildings, I guess? Seems like people eat less all of a sudden. I've got alloy for the moment, but I'm not going to have alloy for long. That should be set to high priority. I'll need a building with the actual iron in it as well. Which is here, stockpile. Right. And there. Right, so that'll start making something from the iron, which I am hopefully still gathering. Gathering? Yes. Yes, you are. Are you gathering effectively? Well, that's a question. Yeah, I definitely do need those new transports. Don't make me manual click that. Just, if a building needs repair, just repair. Can I set you to auto repair by any chance? No? No. No? Maybe later. I do hope there's a building that does that. I'm still researching batteries. It's going very, very slow. Unfortunately, I think that's the game you play whack-a-mole from events like Frostpunk. I hope not, because that's not very fun. Due to an accident. But what can I... Conditions danger, but I can't really do anything with that because everyone is already overworked, so to deal with it is really all I can say. I thought it said I had a... I thought it said I had, like, a thing where I could...
Administrator, we are picking up a Dolos...
Ah, this is going to be the thing that unlocks it, I bet.
Broadcasting from the facility, Outer Hope.
Alright.
Dolos protocol dictates that in the event of a major systems failure, administrators must contact the nearest Dolos site immediately.
Not transferring this?
Outer Hope Station is likely to have both the materials and expertise required to repair the damage that the Vol engine has sustained.
Alright, I'll just move everything over. Okay. Alright, so I was probably missing that. Where am I supposed to go? I'm presuming I need to go somewhere. Tycoon Industry. Restore hull integrity. Yeah, I'm gonna fail that. It's, no way, no way. Find all station with a probe. Oh, god damn it. I mean, I get the idea of the probe, but, like, just finding... Okay. Okay, that... Was that grow? Dolo station? I'm guessing it's that. Alright, fire a probe out there and see what's out there, because that had a lot of things on it, so that probably means that's where I need to go. Stop. Oh god, I hope this is a repair building, because that's going to grow old very quickly. Alright. Oh, Jesus Christ. Come on. Just fuck off. Fuck off with that. That is not a gameplay mechanic, game developer. Click button to repair building is not a gameplay mechanic. It's busy work. Bad busy work. Okay, so they're still angry. Population loss to growth rate. Death from death of Ares. Sector working condition as danger. Well, I can't really do anything about that, so suck it up. Conditions overworked. I know. And at least that's building a little bit of alloy now. I hope it's enough. I really hope it's enough. Alright, we'll turn off auto build on that too. Are you not researching? What are you doing? 49%. Like what are you? Oh God, what is your problem? To this. More random crew deaths. Yeah, it's not researching. Why are you not researching? Waste? Can I... The right policy has to be selected for this sector. Okay. Well, I don't think I can set any policy, so I guess I store it in a stockpile?
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
I can't do that. So, is it just stuck forever? Apparently. Uh-huh. Alright, well, I'm guessing it'll show me how to deal with that eventually then. The right policies. That's the policy tab, but it's grayed out. Okay. Well, Outer Hope. Yes, that's Outer Hope. Do I... Yes, science ship. Off you go. Alright, a lot of Cav playing catch-up right now. Oh god, that's building up waste too. So, let me guess, when that has max weight, that stops working as well? In which case, I'm gonna run out of alloy and die. What? Why are you dark? Are you... I am actually beginning to hate this. It's like, we don't know what's going on. Building is inactive as the total number of walks in the sector is below the required minimum of 30, so I need 30 workers. Like, it feels like sending people into this sector is just a waste of time and material at this point. Like, I feel like I shouldn't have opened up a second sector, because it's only increased the danger of everything. Like, it's splitting my resources and my personnel. I kind of want to close the sector again, honestly. It seems like an active detriment at this point. Yes, Mars poof vanished, chat. It did. I mean, yeah, no, this sector is useless to me. Like, it's not benefiting me in the slightest. Because people just keep dying over here as everything explodes because I don't have enough resources to man it properly. Yeah, no, screw that. Just abandon this sector entirely. Yep. Any crew. What? I can't... Oh, come on. I can't even get them out of there? Okay, 29. Oh, fuck you. Oh.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Alright. So apparently I can't bring them back because there's not enough people to migrate in that sector. God damn it. Can I lock it again? I really want to lock it again. Can I abandon it, please? Like I don't want to be over here. I don't think I can. Right? Well, I don't have enough I don't have enough people to migrate, and because of there being so few people in the sector, they keep dying. Oh, that is so fucking retarded. That is dumb. That is beyond actually dumb. Delete everything. I mean, I don't think that's gonna do. Like, let me see if I can power everything off.
Warning. A sector is being overworked.
Just power everything down. Everything powered down. Right. Everything's powered down. Can you move now? From Sector 6 to Sector 1. 26. There. Okay, thank fuck.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Goddamn retarded. Like, the two died suddenly. Was that why? So I tried to move too many people because two of them died all of a sudden. Oh, that would make a certain amount of sense. Alright, well at least I'm positive on alloys right now, so that's something. I'm still desperately struggling to keep my hull integrity above collapsing, but...
Complete.
Search the battlefield. I'd also mention seeing this broadcasting from these coordinates in an uninstrumented station out of Hope. Surrounded by wreckage and debris from a past battle. Broken equipment and frozen bodies float around the station. The emergency signal is transmitting from inside. Alright, I'm guessing that people really didn't like Dolos after they exploded the universe. Okay, so there wasn't enough people, and that's why it couldn't purge the waste. I guess. Yeah, do not open a second sector. It's a very bad idea. Alright, we'll just keep that empty for now then, until we can get more people over here. And then hopefully that'll work out a little bit better. Right. Pass time whilst we research this. Okay, I'm beginning to get back on top of things. The girl thumbnail is from Space-Based Startopia, or no, just Startopia. Space-Based Startopia is a different game. So no, sadly they are not in this game, which is a tragedy. Steel mill right next to an aquaponics bug farm that could never possibly go wrong. It couldn't. The game doesn't seem to simulate any environmental effects, which is good because I am spewing carbon dioxide directly into an enclosed environment, which would normally be an extraordinarily bad thing, but no, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I really am going to need more people, really quickly. I mean, it's been a lot of cycles. Surely somebody had made some babies by now, right? Alright, I'm going to need more of just everything. So if I could, that's research. I don't really need research, but I do need more iron. Oh, hello. There you are. Head on over there and find me some more iron.
The team has completed a task.
The battle seems to have been made up of multiple engagements with debris of the conflict, mostly consisting of wrecked shuttles. Some of these destroyed ships bear insignia of the UN, though the majority carried Dolos emblems. Sophisticated weapon systems were also identified among the wreckage, bearing the acronym BMS. The Faraday's team was able to salvage some resources from the debris. Okay, well, I need people, not resources. Well, I do need resources too, but people first and foremost. Especially as I'm also beginning to run out of iron. Which is a bit unfortunate. I feel like we could at least have had left the shattered wreckage of the moon behind at this point. You know, so people didn't have a constant reminder of the fact that they just destroy the moon and Earth in the process, right outside the window. But what do I know? Are you done purging waste yet? No, you've actually added on more waste. I think my people are dying so fucking fast that I literally can't get rid of most of the problems. Well, I guess it'll finish eventually, maybe. Should I just shut this damn thing down for now? Just shut it down. Free up the 30 people to do something else and produce slightly less deaths. I can probably shut off the probe launcher too. There, that'll make working conditions marginally less hazardous, or so at least I'm told. Alright, what does that give me?
A new request awaits your attention.
Outer Hope lies in ruins. Many embalmed bodies were found in the remains of the station. Dolos crew protocols do not direct for this type of preservation. The Faraday teams traced the emergency broadcast and after clearing away several tons of debris uncovered the station's mainframe. They were able to access and extract Outer Hap's black box as data can be analyzed using the Coon's tech lab. Ready for extraction, 25 people. Okay, well, dismantle it, obviously. So it's gonna collect data. Extraction protocols can be launched. Oh, damn it. Gotta turn it back on again. Alright, it's researching again, so I'm presuming I've got enough people manning it now. I could probably consolidate some of these. Like, I don't need that on, for example. I need that on. I need that on. I need those on. Actually, I don't need both on. We can turn off one and give me a little bit more crew. This looks rather hazardous to do without any kind of shielding whatsoever. The temperature within this space station should be increasing rather rapidly at this point. Very rapidly, in fact. Hilariously so. Alright. Finally, that technology is progressing. Jesus Christ. Oh, did it stop again? It stopped again, didn't it? Okay, what if I turn it off and back on again? No? Oh, Jesus.
An accident has
it's because I'm
occurred
out
in
of
the
science.
typhoon.
That's why. I am literally out of science. Okay, well that makes more sense. Well, that'll be done, and that'll start extracting more science. And okay, fair. That makes more sense than it not being able to purge the waste. Why wouldn't it purge waste regardless, though?
Has completed a task.
It's been dismantled, resource ready for extraction. Good. Okay, that'll refill the pathetic amount of research I'll get out of that. That'll also give me a bit more polymer. We'll build another probe. So we can only get rid of waste while it's researching. Weird, but very well. Please be enough. I feel like I shouldn't have started resetting batteries if I need a plot-critical research thing later on. Come on. Yeah, that should be more than enough. Thankfully. Okay, where's the 30? I can't afford either one of these, but I'll start on the cryogenics one. Because that's the one I desire. That's the one I need the most desperately. In the event of travel or overload. Right, let's put down a battery. Because that just sounds useful. Put it down there. Alright, we've recovered to some degree, which is nice. Even though it's far from perfect. I don't actually need that either. So I can turn that off. Nor do I actually need that necessarily either. So I can turn that off too, because I've got everything else in that one. The probe is finished. Let's see if I can find anything that looks like it might provide me with research then. That, right? Dispatch. And I'm beginning to figure this out, at least a little bit. It kind of sucks each section is entirely independent. I mean, I don't see why it should be like that. That's like weird. Again, when you get the railway system up and running, I'm guessing you don't need to do it that way, but it's a weird system. Hey, we've rediscovered Venus.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon. More people have fallen and broken their limbs in this incredibly dangerous space environment. If only we had considered this before we started creating this place. The safety systems here are extraordinarily poor. And I am eating up all of the alloy just as fast as I'm producing it. Makes me a bit worried. Alright, waiting for science ship. Make another probe while we're at it too, because I'm probably going to need more science than whatever I can find here. Alright, probe data has revealed mining and industrial infrastructure below the surface of Venus. According to reports from the exploration team, the subterranean site consists of mining infrastructure and a large assembly line. Many embalmed bodies were found in the area. The line seems to have been originally used to fabricate solar sails. The Coon engineer suggests that with minor repairs it could be restored. Production gives me what? Restore the assembly line for solar sails? Produce refined resources. Nah, just dismantle it. I need that more than I need whatever our refined resource is at this point. I do hope there's some actual science over there as well, because that's kind of why I went over there, to get the science. The safety app was not in budget. Yeah, I can see that.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Alright, that gives me a bit of science. It also gives me some people. Good. Alright, let's continue sending out probes to get more science. Iron? Well, I would like iron, but that's not my primary concern right now. There. Another probe. More science. I should be nearing completion of this one. I think I'll be able to afford it, hopefully. Right, we've got one battery up, that's nice. Covered all the science. Where's the probe? Probe's halfway there. Dum 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 dum. Oh, I'm regaining hull integrity again, that's nice.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
An accident has killed yet further of your incompetent little people. It turns out that we hired people primarily based on their diversity scores, rather than whether or not they were particularly good at surviving in a hostile space environment. This turns out to have been a pretty damn large problem for us, a misstep one might even say, and yet it is one we are proud to have made. Diversity before safety, yes. I have 17 frozen people. Good. I feel like I need more people than that to make up for the casualties, but... oh well. I'm sure we'll make do. There, we've purged all of the waste, finally. Why the hell they weren't purging waste when they didn't have any research to do, I will never understand. Alright, start researching the black box. An old, disused complex named Richter's facility has been located on the surface of Mars. The derelict UN-owned facility is covered almost entirely by Martian sand. Existing Dolos clearance codes can be used to interact with the complex system. Caution is advised as the weight of the sand may exceed the structure load-bearing capacity. Alright, well, mess around with it and find out. Build another probe. Actually, we just put it back to auto build because there's still plenty of planets left in the solar system that I need to rediscover. Apparently, we forgot the technology to discover planets when we jumped into the future. Cryonics Center. That sounds absolutely fantastic. Let's build that immediately so we can begin repopulating our spaceship a little bit. Reintroduce them to hell. Welcome to the future. Casualties are high, and there's only about 152 people left alive in the entire solar system. Congratulations. Oh, that is not a good way to wake up. That is not a good way to wake up at all. I'd love to fit another one of these in here, honestly. I should have scooched this over a little bit more. That error is going to cost me, I imagine.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Lovely. The codes briefly reactivated the base defense systems. Oops. Due to the facility state, they fortunately overloaded and are now offline. The team of the Faraday did not suffer any losses. Well, that's nice. Alright. Well, there's lots of stuff to do here. Let's check the study center first so I can begin getting some research flowing, more correctly. Alright. After some initial annoyance, I'm getting back into the game and I'm beginning to calm down. The rage has begun to subside, at least slowly and surely within my body.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay, I'm just going to let you get some science out of that. The real hallucinator donates $5 with no message. Oh, thank you very much, sir. Let me also check that one there. Okay, we are recovering, at least to a degree. I am betting you there is a much better way to do this. Alright, once we've extracted all of that, I should have enough to decode the black box, and I can move on to the other events.
Trust in your leadership is falling.
No shit. Why, though? You're alive. Stop bitching. Wait, where did the... Wait, what? Where did the events go? Huh? Oh, can I only choose one of those?
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Alright, well, I guess I could only pick one of them, huh? Very well. Alright, need more sciencey things. That's weird, because so far I've been able to pick everything. Okay. Oh. Sciencey thing. There. Send out another probe. Yeah, apparently. Well, such is life. Alright. I've got 32 people. So these will unfreeze until the sector population limit. Well, I don't... Oh, 200, I guess? Let's...
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Read the reports from the black box. The black box then has provided some information on the events that took place following the Coon's failed vol jump. Records tell how the Earth was ravaged by the lunaclism, the retard apocalypse, you mean. In the ensuing chaos, states radicalized and the UN declared Dolos an enemy of humanity. I mean, can you blame them? The black box data also described a Dolos facility hidden in the atmosphere of Jupiter, officially designated Hephaestus. The design was used to develop a new type of Vol engine. It also accommodated the construction of a Taurus-class superstructure known as the Protagoras. This iteration of the Coon was sent on a mission to seek out the habitable exoplanet Remus, where the last survivors of Earth could establish a new home. Despite the damage done to Outer Halp, the station was still able to later receive a distress signal from the Protagoras with vol jump coordinates encoded indicating the ship's last presumed location. Alright. I guess that's what I'm going to go to find next then. primordials. It's the only thing I can research, so it is what I will research. How's my food going? Insect 141. It's still going okay. I'm losing 2 per cycle, but honestly that is fine and dandy because I've got plenty to eat from. You've almost reached your destination too. Then we can move out the ship. Right, more probes, more probes. Gotta find more planets. Right, more science over there. As I am ravaging the solar system. Alright, now that things are calming down a little bit, it's becoming more pleasurable, more enjoyable again. It's a sci-fi frostpunk, says R. Phillips Geekery. Yeah, kinda. It's a more complex frostpunk, though. Oh, wait, I need to... Oh, I need to store the cryogenic pods before I can unfreeze them. It's a little bit retarded, but if you say so. If you say so. There. I'm still annoyed by the fact that I haven't utilized my space effectively. Very annoyed, actually. I need more people. The steel mill has been able to return to an excellent frequency. Well, at least now that they're not as badly overworked, they're only getting maimed rather than killed, which is good. Structure belongs to the Black Market Society. Has been discovered on Titan, Saturn's largest moon. Although severely damaged, the site seems to still be active. Surface scans indicate the BSM station extends deep below the surface of Titan. Further data is not available due to the site firing upon the Tikkun's probe as it approached. Aha. I feel like that would be silly. So, BMS, Black Market Society. Well, from everything we know so far, they've been actively attacking me, so... I feel like making contact is a terrible, terrible decision, so I don't think I will, actually. I think I will not do that, because it is silly. I believe it will lead to my demise, thus I shall not. Anno 1800 is 50% off on Steam. Bet hands might be a bit miffed. Good point, Stuart. And yeah, Anno 1800, fantastic city builder. I highly recommend it to literally everyone because it's absolutely goddamn great. So do consider checking that out because it's fantastic. More science all the way out there. Don't mind if I do. Lady Holdsnade says, their deaths were only a problem if you value the lives of diversity hires. Correct. The trust is still falling. Can I... From Volgems. Like, I'm hoping I'll be able to actually, you know, repair this at some point, because this constant drain on my resources is a bit of a problem.
At its destination.
Bit of a problem. Okay, force entry into the canal center. I'm trying to rush through the story mode right now because I'm kinda hoping to, you know, be able to repair things to the point where they don't require constant repair anymore, so I can leave and live. That is my idea for the moment. Right, where are more sciencey things? Okay, that's the one I've already found, so I don't need to worry about that. Is there a sciencey thing on the sun? Right there. Okie dokie. I'm kind of trying to rush through this in this view, so I don't even know what's going on in my ship, really. I'm just hoping that I'm keeping the flow of iron going, because if I don't, I am going to die when my ship explodes at some point in the not-too-distant future.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Don't worry about it. People are gonna die. It's fine.
Ship team has completed a
It's
task.
what happens. Out to the control center. Bodies of former Dolos employees. Certainly they found a possible relative. Oh, that's nice. Preliminary psychological profile such dead earth sickness. Okay, so more people got pissed off about that. Facility and honor the dead. That sounds more sensible, frankly. Alright. I did see a bunch of iron over here, which would be nice. There. Dispatch a probe to that. That's 15 more signs near Mercury. Okay, so that was Neptune. That makes sense. Well, I'm very glad that we have hyper-powerful engines, because otherwise this part of the video game would have been kinda boring. What's over there? That may be the station. No, that was just a
probe
iron.
has completed its scan.
Okay, keep sending out probes. I kinda wish this was automated. At the very least that there was an option to automate it. More iron. Ice. I'm sure ice is useful at some point. I do wonder how I'm getting drink in this space station of mine. Oh, there's something there. Whoop. It does add a nice bit of exploration, though, I will say that. It adds a sense of finding new things and desperately searching for resources that may or may not be there. Asteroid
A
belt.
science ship team has completed a task.
A disputer has been the decision to extract the bodies and publish the manifesto. Really? Alright, sure. Repatriating, brought back on board Tycoon, eject. Dissidents cannot be tolerated. Fuck you, you caused me 4 people. Die, bitch. Oh, that destroyed that destroyed the science ship? What? Why? The events in this game are very, very fucking weird. It's like, oh, I just eject her, and that means the ship explodes. If you fucking say so, I suppose. Like, yeah, she just dead now. Okay, more random negatives. Oh, I haven't been repairing things. It is a bit Frostpunk, like, isn't it? Because like everything
has occurred in the Tycoon.
Like every single incident is a negative thing happening. It's like, and then you just have to deal with a never-ending barrage of random bullshit happening. It does kind of feel that way. It really actually does. Alright, well, I've got another science ship after the last one imploded. So let's send out there to collect the science. If she was the only crew, how did you eject her? Yeah, that was my question too. I figured there'd be more crew there if I could eject her, but no, apparently not. So apparently she started some kind of a fight that killed 4 people, and then she survives, and she's like, well, I guess I'll eject myself now. God damn it. Very well, very well. I do need more iron, because I'm gonna run out of iron eventually at this point, which is gonna be a problem. Right, it was Jupiter, wasn't it, where the secret base was? Right, let's go to Jupiter then. See if I can figure out this thing. Yes, expedition to Jupiter, that was it.
Completed its scan.
Investigate.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Finally collect 500 cryonic pods. I've got 32 of them.
The crew's trust in your leadership is falling.
Honestly, my trust in my leadership is failing at this point as well, so they're not alone. They're in good company, I tell you. Kind of tempted to blow it up. I need another one of these to expedite my fucking resource gathering. I really kind of do. But my hope is that I will find something that allows me to repair whatever this is, so I'm not constantly losing hull depletion. Like, because this is eating all of my
An
resources
accident
so
has occurred in the
fast.
tycoon.
And I'm kind of hoping I can stop doing that at some point. And I'm assuming that's the new engine they were talking about.
A science
How do you
ship
run
team
out of
has
something that is scaled in
completed
petitons? I don't know. Oh, 200 pods. Nice. Reached the automated construction site, which despite its age is still in good working condition. Although Doll's technology here is recognizable, it is much more advanced than what we have aboard in the Coon. Central room for the site, we come across a mausoleum dedicated to Lera Fraus. Okay. This type is currently moored to an AXP structure with harness link, and it says one of our mining ships could tow it, attach the Ixion engine to the cone, restore holy jump capabilities. Yes. Yes, do that now, immediately. Begin fixing my piece of shit hull. Like, this game does not understand space. Like, the amount of resources around here is beyond ludicrous. Like, I couldn't mine all of it if I had a million years. Alright, there's another research thing around here somewhere. There. Send probe. Event available. Okay, so that's... I can leave with this now. Let's go to Neptune. Currently investigating. Okay. Oh, do you... Oh, I guess it needs to be there until the miner arrives. Okay, fair enough. Fine, fine, diddly dandy, fine. My main complaint right now is, although this might also be because I'm just not knowing what I'm doing and I'm just being stupid slow, is that there isn't actually a whole lot of, you know, space building to do right now. I'm mostly just waiting for the plotline to carry itself out in front of me, nice and slowly. Which is not necessarily the most riveting of gameplay, I will say. I should probably focus on the extraction of dudes. Like, let's bring all of this down to secondary priority. In fact, let's bring it down to tertiary priority, because then we'll focus on iron and people. Because people, obviously, I'm going to need a lot of right now. Because I need more dudes to be alive so that I can run my goddamn space station. And if I need more food for that, that's not a problem because I can get plenty more food. There's plenty of boogs for everyone to eat. I can feed them boogs until they disappear into giant puffs of innards, yes.
An accident has occurred in the tycoon.
An accident has occurred, chat. Again. Reminds me of Mass Effect 2 space exploration. Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Phillips Geekery says, Yvonne Grand Strategy Game talent is aging out. Grand Strategy Game talent is aging out? Is it? Okay, so what I'm guessing you're meaning is that we're getting less good Grand Strategy because of the talent is, you know, disappearing. Maybe. I mean, Paradox certainly hasn't delivered anything particularly great so far, but I will say that the publisher Hooded Horse, they're the guys who made Terra Invicta, they have made, like, Terra Invicta, and they're also working on a bunch of other games that are looking really super promising, so I don't know. It might just be that Paradox is dead, and Hooded Horse may rise. I hope so. The extraction procedure was a success. I hope so, yes. So you may try to contact the Cocoon directly, maybe follow the self-similar pattern. Okay. The Cocoon needs to be in orbit of Jupiter, right? Fair enough. I've got... The moon does look a little bit worse for wear, doesn't it? Right, let's head on over there then. 2.3 cycles. I don't know how much energy I have. I'm just gonna kind of hope that it's enough. There you go. Because I've got one battery. I probably need two, don't I? Because it told me to build two. I should have built two batteries, shouldn't I? Consumption 138, available 82. Yep. Should have built two batteries. Can I build another one now? I doubt it. I mean, it would have nothing to charge from. Well, we're gonna try. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna run out of power in halfway to the objective there, but such is life. Yep. Well, don't worry, people. Don't worry. It's a temporary blackout. Okay, nothing to fear, nothing to worry about. A little bit of dark will do you good. In fact, we're just about ready there. Okay, just about there. Just calm down, everyone. Calm down.
Caution.
There you go. See,
Hull
told you.
integrity below 50%.
Ouchies. From EKP Travel, 2 cycles. I don't know what that is, but here I am. Please, please bolt that thing to my hull immediately. So much pain. So much pain. So much pain. Are you busy? Oh, the science ship is going to do this. Okay. Please relieve me from my suffering. I no longer wish to be in pain. Let's get that too. Alright, so I should probably build that. Stability. 1 stability in the sector. I don't know what stability is necessarily. But I'm presuming it has to do with just like generalistic happiness. Cost electrical things, does it? Oh god, they're massive. Alright, well, build one over there. Hopefully. We don't need space heaters in space. We don't! We've got a massive furnace in here to make sure we don't need space heaters. So inter-system travel takes all station power, but it can also FTL. Does not compute. That's another good point, yes. This game's theory crafting is falling short in multiple areas. It really genuinely is. Oh, Uranus. Would you like me to visit Uranus, chat? Please, don't die of cringe. I promise I'll do that again. Working together, the crew of the Coon and the team of Hope have prepared Ixion for connection. Final attachment protocols can be initiated via EVA airlock. Dismantle surplus equipment. Sure. Alright. Plonk that engine onto my ass before I disintegrate. Please. Incoming transmission.
We have received a transmission from the Hephaestus PA, Olympia.
Okay.
Tycoon, Ixion is now in orbit and ready for installation.
Why are you French?
You are not designed to calculate your own vol coordinates.
Why are you French?
Ixion will only permit you to use previously generated coordinates or to follow the vol signatures of others that have crossed self-similar space.
Why are you French?
To make your existence worthwhile, you will need to find the coordinates of the exoplanet that Protagoras is looking for, Remus.
Why are you French?
Vanya was right about the echoes of the future. I bestow upon you this miracle, and with it, release myself so that I may embrace the sleep that was stolen from me.
Why are you French? No, the machine decided to go to sleep. Because that's a desire that machines have, you see. Hey, fine. Very well, the machine wishes to go to sleep. I see no reason to interfere with its ability to go to sleep, so... Alright, I am rebuilding my ship with a brand new engine, which will hopefully be less explodey than the previous one. I sure hope I have the necessary resources for this, otherwise I'm going to be damnably tragic and sad. It's in the thing that I disabled, isn't it? Reactivate that. Oh god, they're in the other place, aren't they? Yep. Oh, god help me. Right. Right, I need electronics here. Can I not have electronics there? I don't want any electronics there. Minimum. They're stuck in there, aren't they? Because I don't have any people in there, they're stuck in there. I swear to Jesus, that's how that works. Yep. Yeah, I think that's how that works. Oh, most ungently bone me now. Minimum. Recent imports.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Yep, I think so. Oh, sweet baby Jesus, why must you do this to me? Can I disable it? Nope. Fuck me. I think I've soft-locked myself. I think I've actually soft-locked myself because I can't get to these resources. Can I dismantle the building, maybe? No, because I've got a... Yeah, I think I've managed to fuck myself to the point where I can't proceed because I don't have the resources to finish building anything, and there's no way apparently to hard move it.
Has occurred in the Tycoon.
Oh, shut up. Ah, jeez. Okay, sector 6. So it's not supposed. It's at 0. Can I build the electronics building without having electronics? I can. Okay, I might be able to save myself here. Maybe. I don't really have enough iron for this, though. And now I'm running out of ferrous. Alright, I need to go to the ship thingy and stop gathering that, start gathering iron again. And maybe if I can smelt up enough, I might be able to make the electronics required to finish this. Maybe.
Caution. Hull integrity below.
Meanwhile, the hull
50%.
integrity, of course, continues to dive like mad. Well, maybe I can extract that from the planet. That would be nice. Right, so maximum priority on that, and that, and then iron. Alright, that probably meant it went to pick up those. Is it possible to go on a raid to get resources? Not that I know of so far, no, tragically. Set that to highest priority. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus, indeed. Well, I got some iron in there. I've got the 2 electronics, now I just need polymer. Now I just need goddamn polymer. I'm running out of food. Kinda, but not dangerously so. Not super dangerously so, anyways. I can probably reactivate you to give me a bit more food now. Right, I'm getting more iron. Good. Is there any more... Right. Make that a priority too. So that'll get me 54 more from the surface of Jupiter. And I can send Hope to Uranus now. Yes, I'm going to send Hope to Uranus. I so hate the fact that you've got to manually click the repair button.
A science ship has arrived at its
I should turn that off too, because they're using polymer right now, which I really don't need it to.
Administrator, a new request quest awaits your attention.
What will be able to achieve it falls apart? Nothing. It will simply just goddamn explode, and then we will all bloody die. That's what will happen. I'm trying to avoid that, but, well, it's kind of a problem, because I don't have enough. Because I can't repair the hull, because I'm currently trying to install the engine. Can I cancel installing the engine? Okay, if I pause that... Yes, if I pause that, they go back to restoring the hull. Right, okay, that's neat at least. Whilst I wait for more building materials to finally try and finishing up the thing. So that's the polymer refinery, which requires carbon, which gets turned into polymer. Alright. That's going to require another stockpile.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
There. And I don't have any more probes, of course. Ugh. Jesus. Alright, well, there's carbon there, so all I need to do is I need to go here. I need to focus on mining carbon, and I need to focus that on collecting carbon. Maybe Uranus is filled with carbon. Abnormal thermal activity on Uranus. Oh, Jesus. At this distance, we are unable to discern its nature or source. We've found a tree. It seems impossible in such an environment. I've never seen anything like it. It's breathtaking. The tree sheds his leaves quite rapidly, but they reform almost instantly, crystallizing from the branches. The root structure appears to sink deep into the planet. I hope you're receiving our images, as this feels like a fever dream. Uranus has turned into a tree. Congratulations, chat. Naomi Protocol cut down the tree? No. Oh, that would be a little bit extreme there. Like, just destroy this miraculous wonder of the universe. No, calm down a little bit. Let's see if the tree is friendly before we decide to try and United Nations it. From what I can see, the Cool Core says, from what I can see, this is a colony builder with a huge resource management layer and not a simulation. Weird. Kinda, but then again, I'm wondering if my current ridiculous predicament of my hull disintegrating around me is supposed to be normal. The edible elements of the tree, excuse me? Why not? Why not eat the space tree? I see no reason why we shouldn't just eat the fucking space tree. Ay. Right, I'm mining carbon. The real Horsenator says, it makes sense that Uranus is full of wood. True enough. Sandoom says, I have information. Hans of Anno 1800 sail. Hans mad. Hans is mad. Hans says, you might even say Uranus mad. The real Horsenator says, why is all your stuff exploding all the time? Because apparently, when people need to work overtime for any extent of duration, they just begin sabotaging their own workstations. Constantly. I don't know why.
A science ship team has completed a
polymer.
task.
Do I need polymer? Oh god, because it's not repairing the hull because it's choked up with the polymer shit.
Request awaits your attention.
Yeah, I am basically soft lock myself because I don't have polymer.
An accident
Because
has
my
occurred in the Tycoon.
Okay, so when you get to hull integrity of 0, it doesn't mean your ship instantly explodes. But I am assuming it means terrible, terrible things. Yep. I'm assuming as much. Maybe it can explode. I kind of want it to explode at this point, honestly. Can you go boom? Damn, it didn't go boom. That's a tragedy. Right, so I'm pretty sure at this point I have essentially soft-locked myself, and I've wasted so many resources dealing with the thing. Alright, well, it's a good enough time. Alright, 3 hours, that's a decent time for my stream, so I'm probably going to do a review on this game too, like Knights of Honor. I'm unsure, like, I like the idea of it, but it's also just like, the game seems to be to revolve entirely around the idea of resource drain. Highly artificial resource drain at that. So your people are going to get into accidents constantly, even when only mildly overworked, and they'll just die and get injured. And so you'll need to find lots of more people. Simultaneously, you're constantly bleeding hull integrity, which I'm hoping will eventually end up going away. But you can see there, from open sectors too, and from damaged buildings. So you're going to be getting some hull integrity loss continuously anyway, which means that you are constantly going to be eating up your alloys, like never-ending loss of alloys, which isn't. It's like, that's just a. I don't. Why is the hull just degrading non-stop? I mean, repairs I can understand, but it's a bit ridiculous. You also, of course, then have to deal with the food system, and I'm presuming once you unlock water, that too will be a thing that basically kills everything. Water requires several food production buildings. Yeah, so eventually when you're going to need more water, that's going to be a thing, and then you need more power as well. It kind of seems like resource starvation, the video game, in a way. And then constant negative events. It is a bit Frostpunky in that regard. But I'm also wondering how much of this is simply the fact that I don't know how to play yet, and how much of it is the game being poorly designed. So that's a big question too. I'm wondering what this actually means, like +1 in sector. This, I guess? Yeah, here you go. That's the stability. From our mortality. From our mortality. That's adorable. Like, you're the ones who keep dying, okay? I'm not doing any of this. 67 non-workers. I feel like the non-workers should simply just be airlocked continuously, frankly. Yes, they should just be vented into space on a rapid basis. I like the idea. It's a very nice little game, though. Like, I don't mind it. It's just, I think I'm going to have to learn how to play it first before I can really give a good judgment of it. Because any game that allows you to de facto softlock yourself is not necessarily a very good video game. The technique of softlocking is an absolute nightmare and should be gotten away with as quickly as possible. Glow in the Dark says, to make this a grim dark game, the ship needs to run on Windows Vista. You need to connect the ship to the internet for an update. Ship needs to restart. Bales Razorback, the tutorial is a lot of reading. Some of it's intuitive, much is counterintuitive. Yeah, I'd say so too. The entire space design is retarded. Like this thing, for example. The enormous open-air steel mill in the extraordinarily enclosed space of your space station. Like, the constant accidents. Like, even at just extra hours, which isn't the worst, and you need to click it all the time, too, which is just dumb. I don't want to help the diversity hires that killed Earths to survive. That's a good point, Shinak. That's a very good point. Why would you want these people to live? In fact, is there a self-destruct button anywhere? I would like to push it immediately. Oh, at least you have the opportunity to restart chapter. That's nice. So you can, you can get around the soft lock by basically reloading. Are Philip's geekery balance issues can be patched out? Absolutely. That's not a big mark against the game, but it is something that should be pointed out. But again, I am unsure of how much of this is me being unfamiliar with the system, and how much of it is actual balance issues, because that's another key thing as well. The thing is, too, if the hull integrity being 0 doesn't really do anything, I'm kind of wondering if there's any point in repairing it at all. Like, should I care? I mean, I guess it makes people unhappy, but It's like... maybe it explodes eventually. I kind of hope it explodes eventually. Kian Trung, even when the dev reduced accident rate, the try-hard blowback, so they changed back the old accident rate. Okay. I feel like the accidents are a little bit ridiculous, honestly. Because this is just one sector. Imagine when I've got all of this unlocked, I feel like the only thing I'm ever going to do is zoom around fixing accidents. Yeah, also how sects are split and locked behind tech to very good, so you have to micromanage. That too is not a good idea in my opinion. Like, this makes no sense. What? It's like there's just a tunnel right there. Why the fuck can't I move stuff from between these sectors? Like, that's just idiotic. Like, it's 100 meters. Yeah, no, that is remarkably dumb. There's no... like, it's not a good gameplay feature either. Like, it makes no gameplay sense to force a train station just so you can move past a sector. Look at the timer. Timer? So, okay, when that timer runs out, it explodes. Is that it? At least 90? Above 90? Well, I'm gonna explode in 20 days. So, what you do is, you ignore repairing the hull until it gets to that point, then you repair the hull for a bit, and then you let it get to that point again. I do seem to be running out of food. I'm glad. I would like for more of them to starve, frankly. They deserve it. They destroyed Earth, okay? They need to die. All of them. To have conditioned optimally so when an accident happens, the workers only injure, not die in overwork and beyond. Right, well, I think I will wrap the stream up there, and I will play this some more, and I'll probably do a proper review on it, because again, I need to figure out how much of it is balancing and how much of it is just learning the game, because a game shouldn't be... a game isn't bad just because it has a steep learning curve, if you get my drift, and so long as that learning curve can't be overcome, then it could still be a very good video game. Alright. Until next time, thank you all very much for watching, thank you for your super generous donations, and I hope to see you all again in the Archcast this week too, after a long and hard week of many, many streams. It's been a great deal of fun though. It's been fun hanging out with all of you guys through these various games, and we'll definitely do some more streaming in the future. I definitely want to do more Dwarf Fortress as well, maybe some Prison Architect too. Until then, have a good day.